KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building. Yo, happy Monday. What's happening with y'all? It's your boy KO. It's your boy KO 86. It's your boy Knockout Boxing, KO Boxing, KO 86, Knockout 86. Whatever you want to call me, I'm here. I'm back. We lit. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Smash the like button as you come in the building. Put your seatbelt on when you hop in the car for this ride we going on discussing the hottest topics in boxing today. Donate to the channel. Hit that super chat. It's right there by you. Get like my dog Emmanuel Carter. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, Emmanuel. And if you don't want to hit that super chat, you can always hit that Cash App right down there at the bottom. Everybody can see it. $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Please and thank you. Give me 1 second. I need to turn on my office light. That way the lighting is not messed up when we turn this camera on, man. 80 people in the building so far. Please smash the like button. We got so much to talk about today. A lot of things are happening in the sport of boxing, a few of which happened right before I got on this show, and we got to go over this and we got to talk about it because it looks like we about to get some mega fights coming real soon. We got Realistic Washington fan in the building, Kevin House, Brother Huey Q, Emmanuel Carter in the building. Shout out to Cassandra being a member for 16 straight months. She say salute KO, salute to the chat. Salute to you, Cassandra. Appreciate you pulling up and becoming a channel member and staying a channel member for almost a year and a half. Thank you so much. All things Victor, Terrell Jackson, Kevin Rice in the building. What's up, Kevin? We got my dog, Brashley McClendon. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says Tank tweets, Roach treats. Now this. Man, oh man. PBC. Let me see what you're talking about. If it's the team of, I'm finna look it up, but if you're talking about this, hold on. If you're talking about this, let me get there. Cause I was talking about last week. I said this last week, bro. Y'all, they swear KO don't have no sources though. You ain't got no sources. I talked about this last week, Brashley. You were here, I believe. Let me see if this is what you. Let me see if this is what you. Let me see if this is what you were sending me. Hold on. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, they can't keep up, Brashley. Yeah, hey, Brashley. Yeah, bro, I got you. Just let me work. Let me speak to everybody. Let me put in some work. I got you. Shout out to my dog Brashley though, man. Remember I told y'all they're working PBC and Top Rank are working on another big time fight to put on their card. They were looking at the middleweight division, perhaps, and they were looking at the junior welterweight division. And I brought up Gary Antoine Russell versus Teofimo Lopez. We're going to get there, though, I promise. Victor, what's up with it? TY 007, Barbara D in the building, everything healthy. NO Boxing 504, Richard Paris, Keyshawn Meacham, Tim Carey, not Jim Carey, Paid in Full, Rodzilla Jones, Savage Killer Queen, G McCall 09, Zach B, Meaty Riley, Robert Pitts, Marquis in the building. What up? In the building boxing. Marvin Scott, Isaiah WYD, J Main, Mr. Make 'em Sick, Fresh 313, WTF Media, my beautiful baby. What's up, Miss K? Yo, what's up, baby? Salute to my beautiful boo. We got Night Rider in the building. Marshawn West, Happy Wars, Kendra Scott, Opulent LD TV, Cassandra, Million Films. What up with it? London Walker, Danetta 27. Shout out to my dog Brashley McClendon again. Always Bet on Black is in the building. We got Fight Sports Talk. We got London Walker. We got Jumbie 210. Cornelius Burnett. We got Z in the building. We got Ghetto Fad. What up? We got Bloodline PSAV. What's good with you, bro? Salute. I'm feeling great. Hope you're doing well as well. Abad Zane. What's happening with you? Kirk McCall. Ashton B. Javon 856. What is going on with everybody? We got 130 people in the building early. Where are we at on the likes? Push the button. Push the button. Push the button, man. Hit that damn like button, bro. And I need y'all to hit the like button when y'all come by the videos, too, for those of you that watch the videos. I've been trying to remind people in the comments, when y'all come by and watch the videos, man, y'all got to hit the like button. Got to make sure that algorithm is working in our favor. And the way to do that and to help YouTube do their dang on job is to make sure y'all are hitting the like button. So please hit the like button. We're up to 71 likes. We need 29 more so we can turn this camera on and get the show started. Extremely disappointed over this past weekend. That man definitely lost me as a fan. Damn, Keyshawn, you just lost a fan. Envy the guy. What up? Salute to you. Smash the like button, people. Donate to the channel. Hit the super chat. Hit that Cash App. Show your support to the channel, man. We got Seraphine Guardians. What up? Salute to you. Bullet. What's happening with you, bro? Salute to you, man. Have a great night at work. I'm going to try to entertain you while you're working. We got Lee Jackson, 20 of them things, 20 a piece. Bow, bow, bow. No biscuit in the super chat. Say salute, KO. Flawless week. That's right. Lee Jackson, Brashton McClendon, the rest of the channel members, Envy the God, you know what I'm saying? Danetta, Kevin House, Isaiah, Cassandra, Javon, Ashton B. They know what it is. 12-0. 12-0 on our predictions this week. Yeah, that's right. I told y'all Nahir Albright was going to whoop Kelvin Davis' ass. All y'all got to do is become a channel member, and you too can get to the bag every week. Marzi, what up? What's happening with you? Let's get the likes up to 100, man. Join the channel as a member. Drop super chats, man. Please, please, please. Gift channel members if you're gracious enough and kind enough to do that, so people can understand that we are the only single channel in Boxing Talk that gives you something for your investment. Don't consider it a cost. Consider it an investment, especially if you like to gamble. We give you the picks every week, and we are very, very accurate. Very accurate with our picks. Just ask the channel members. Night Riders right there, another one. Just ask them, bro. They all right there. They'll tell you the truth now. They'll tell you what I got wrong when I got right. I'm right a lot, though. I'm right a lot. Where we at on the likes, man? I'm trying to get going, bro. I got a lot of topics to cover. Rodzilla Jones, what up? H-Town in it. NO Boxing says, you said that, bro. I want a nice little bag off your picks this weekend. Well, there go the Super Chat, NO Boxing. Super Chat and the Cash App is right there. Pay your tithes. 10% or something. Nah, I appreciate you being a channel member. I'm just kidding. Unless you're going to do it. You know what I mean? Give your boy a little something, man. Give your boy a little something. Keyshawn Davis, what up? You know what I mean? Billy Wright, what's happening with you? We need 9 more people to hit that damn like button, man. I'm ready to get going. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, Hefe, what up? LaRon Jones. Who? LaRon Jones. What up? Kyle McFly. What up? Salute to you. Matthew Bishop, what's happening with you, man? Salute to y'all, bro. We just doing a little like check. We need to get to 100 so we can get this thing going, man. Shout out to my dog, $1 million. 2 of them things, 2-piece, no biscuit in that super chase. Say, what's the deal, KO? DB 4.3 got a trademark there. Yeah, that's their new name. If y'all missed the video we dropped after the whole ordeal where Keyshawn and his brothers hopped into the Hero Albright locker room and did headbutts like they was jumping off the top rope like Chris Benoit and shit. Their new name is DB 4.3. They changed their name. They trademarked it so nobody can steal it. But that's their new name. They are no longer DB3. They are DB 4.3. We got the writer's block in the building. What up? Everybody saying we at 100. Let go. What's going down with y'all, man? Let me make sure we right. You know, gotta rep them Cowboys. James Marshall, what up? What's good with you? I gotta start with this weekend, bro. I got two things from this weekend I want to talk about. Keyshawn Davis blew everything. And I remember the last time I was live was Thursday night. Stinger from above, what up? Not me, what up? The last time I was live on this channel, it was Thursday night. And I was trying to impress upon you guys. I was trying to talk to you about looked like Keyshawn Davis was bluffing. It indeed looked like Abdullah Mason was the one that was confident. He didn't step outside his body. He stayed within himself and accepted the fight and said, yeah, that's what I'm here for. And then you fast forward to what happened Friday, what happened Saturday, what happened Sunday, and now here we are Monday. Do y'all now see what the hell I was saying, bro? Do you now see that Keyshawn, the pump faker Davis, Keyshawn DB 4.3 Davis, Keyshawn Crash Out Davis was talking shit to Abdullah Mason and meant absolutely nothing that he said. Terrence Gayton, what up? 2 fighters got into it, Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn Davis. They both agreed to fight next for Keyshawn Davis' title at 135 pounds. Who actually made weight to continue to make that fight a possibility? Which, when they was going back and forth and they had their little back and forth, which one of them was the one that actually made weight to make that fight a real possibility? Who lived up to their word and their obligations? And then who was the one that actually said, oh yeah, I was talking all that shit, but after he missed weight, oh, I was planning on moving up to 140 pounds after this fight anyway. So you was talking all that noise while knowing that you moved. Pearl Infinity, what up, homie? Nick J, Queens of Boxing Talk in the building. She say, Keyshawn the con man, Davis. Yeah. Who really stood on what they said? I'm just asking for some friends and shit. So y'all learn, bro. Y'all learn. Y'all keep believing these capping ass people, man. Keep on believing these capping ass, lying ass boxers and fighters and their daddies and all kind of stuff. Keep believing them, bro. Keep believing them. We got NO Boxing with the 5-piece. No biscuit and super. You got that little something for the pigs. I appreciate you, big dog. LaMarcus Robinson, what up? We got the writer's block with the 5-piece. 5 of them things, 5-piece. No biscuit and super chat. He say, KO shit got spooky for them DB 4.3 boys. Cook their ass. Salute to the chat. Yeah, bro. So miss me with the Abdullah was scared shit because only one person was up there saying a bunch of shit he didn't mean. And that would be Keyshawn Davis. Now, let's fast forward to the fact that Keyshawn Davis was so spooked and so outside himself and so jealous of what he knew Abdullah Mason was about to do in his hometown of Norfolk, Virginia. Why didn't he stay and watch Abdullah Mason fight Jeremiah Nakathila? He said, I gotta get the hell up out of here. He might have should have set his ass down. What up, Levi Israel? What up? He probably should have set his ass down and just stayed and watched the fight. Because what he decided to do backstage, because he was so jealous and so envious of watching Abdullah Mason shine in his city, he decided to become a wrestler. He decided to become a wrestler, bro. And he headbutted Nahir Albright, bro. Backstage, headbutted him. Put a big old knot on his noggin, bro. There's no place for that, dog. If that's the case, tell him you want to run it back with him. If that's the case, settle that shit in the ring, man. Why you mad? Here Albright was celebrating his victory, him and his team, and they put their locker rooms right next to each other, and Keyshawn didn't like hearing them boys celebrating and talking shit about his victory. And so him and his brother, Keon, got in their feelings. That's all that happened there, bro. And you took everything that you had built up, everything that you had worked for. You charismatic. You was talking that good ish. Everybody was getting behind you. You was standing on business. Everybody was ready to watch you try to go shine against perhaps your toughest test of your career. And you blew it, bro. And you blew it. Straight up. You blew it. And furthermore, you showed that you wasn't as confident in what you could do with Edwin De Los Santos as you tried to portray yourself to be. 2 Cents Boxing, what's up? Y'all go subscribe to Nick J and the Queens of Boxing Talk. Go subscribe to 2 Cents Boxing. Go subscribe to these channels out here that's put. I'm trying to see if I got any more channels in here scrolling up. I know those was the 2 I saw. But y'all go subscribe to these content creators and show them some love and subscribe to their channel and go check out their content. I don't think I see anybody else in here that got a channel, but everybody got a channel. Y'all go check them out. Double, what up? Danetta says, I don't know if that's true, KO. Now, here isn't reliable. He claimed he was jumped at first. Yeah, they saying that he didn't get jumped. Somebody saying his people threw a punch first. This is what I know, though, Danetta. You got to blame Keyshawn and them for escalating the situation because they were the people that were not where they were supposed to be. There go 2 Cents' link right there. Y'all go subscribe to it. They were the ones, Danetta, that were in his locker room. And it wasn't to congratulate him. Now, here Albright was where he was supposed to be. They weren't. That's it. So, I got to blame him. Shout out to VA Bell Abuse. Shout out to Dank Father in the building. I see you. My dog, Big Dog Willie, coming through, dropping a 2-piece. He say, it's Tank's fault that Keyshawn blew his opportunity. Spoken like a true Tank Davis hater. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I ain't mad at it. But back to Edwin and Keyshawn. All that fake confidence, bro. You set and played the exact same plan that Ryan Garcia did with Devin Haney, bro. You blew weight on purpose. You missed weight on purpose. You tried to pull a fast one in a diabolical move on Edwin De Los Santos. Then when he didn't go for it, I seen video today. Keyshawn saying Edwin was scared. Meaty Riley, what up, bro? Edwin was scared. He made weight. He was ready to fight. You didn't. He's scared because he didn't allow you to cheat him. He didn't sign up for sanctioned cheating. Nah, bro, you got to eat that. You got to eat that. You got to take that L, bro. And he blew everything. He blew everything in a manner of 48 hours, bro. 48 hours, everything gone. Now he got to build himself back up because you think Bob Arum and them trusting him, bro? You think Top Rank, they just got a new TV deal they about to start. You think they want to start with somebody as unreliable and as sporadic and as neurotic as Keyshawn Davis, or you think they want to put their money behind them reliable dudes like Raymond Murray and Tyler and Abdullah Mason, Richard Torres and shit? Y'all see where I'm going with this? Them people. Rohan Polanco, Xander Zayas and shit. Slogan 1, what up, homie? He blew everything, bro. He blew everything. He let that young man, Abdullah Mason, take his spot, bro. Speaking of Abdullah Mason, let me first start by saying he'll be coming by the channel this week. I'm working out the details tomorrow. Hope to have him on Wednesday, or it might be Thursday, but we will have an exclusive Abdullah Mason interview coming y'all way this week. Rival Mirror Gaming, my son is in the building. What's up, son? Y'all go subscribe to Rival Mirror Gaming. So y'all be on the lookout for that. He'll be by the channel. And we'll have an interview, and it's gonna be fire. Should be about either Wednesday or Thursday. I'll let y'all know more details. So make sure you stay in tune with the community page. Make sure you stay in tune on the shorts that we be dropping. I'm marking and everything for y'all to make sure that y'all know when he's gonna be by here. But let's talk about his performance real quick. I was able to talk about it on over with KQKC on his channel. I dropped a video on a reaction video, but I just gotta say, bro, it's two things I want to focus on. Number one, for you Shakur fans, for you Devin Haney fans, that's what a masterclass boxer looks like. That's what a masterclass performance looks like. That's what boxing looks like. Hit that is what hitting and not getting hit looks like, bro. Okay? What you saw, that was boxing. That was boxing. That head ain't it, player. That head ain't it. Your name is Crab Leg, bro. Let me know you on my 600-pound life without letting me know you on my 600-pound life, bro. Like, let me know those things without letting me know those things. You feel me? Let me know that, bro. That hat ain't it. Listen, bro. That name ain't it. And coming at my team that I love and support for the past 30 years, that ain't it. Especially when I don't know you. Your name is Crab Leg, bro. Okay? Find another name. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Outstanding performance, bro. By Abdullah Mason. Shout out to Writer's Block back in the super chat with a 5-piece. The fact is, Keyshawn Davis ain't ready for that light. He doesn't understand, nor does he have emotional intelligence. Let's go back to Keyshawn for a moment. Because the pressure got to him. The pressure of having to live up to fighting a tough test in Edwin De Los Santos and having a young phenom nipping at your heels in Abdullah Mason on your card. The pressure of missing weight and having to deal with the criticism of having your fight canceled. That all got to him. And this was a dude that, man, I understand why Tank moved the way he moved. I'm starting to see how Tank feel. I'm starting to feel how Tank feel. Bro, you've been champion for 4 months. I told y'all he was delusional, bro. You've been champion for 4 months. I see how Tank feels, bro. I'm going through it, man. I understand, man. I'm just such a superstar now, bro. I've been champion for 90 days and shit, bro. You know what I mean? I've been champion for 88 days and I haven't had a single title defense, but bro, I understand how Tank Davis feel, bro. I ain't never did no huge live gate or nothing, bro. I ain't never fought on pay-per-view or nothing like that, but I just understand what Tank Davis be going through, bro. A lot of y'all didn't like when Tank said all these people just hating on me. They just saying my name because it's the cool thing to do because they jealous because they want this spotlight. These niggas get this spotlight, they wouldn't even know what to do with it. Y'all can have this shit. Remember y'all was cooking him for saying that shit? Huh? I was trying to pin my son message. Did I not pin his? Oh, my bad, bro. Thank you, Night Rider. Trying to catch my son. There we go. Trying to put his up there. Dang, why I keep doing the wrong one, bro? Okay. All right. All right, bro. Hold on. There we go. All right. So I just want y'all to remember that just like Tank was right about Turkey, he's right about these young fighters and shit, man. They not ready for that spotlight, man. They can't handle the shit. Keyshawn Davis is a perfect example of that. DP, are you with me? DP Rocker, what up? 2 cents, what up? Joseph Johnson, what up? DXN Tsunami, what's good? Shout out to my dog, Texas DT20. Texas DT20, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. All right. There you go. That's only for getting that. Come on up here so I can squash you like a gnat real quick. Link in the chat, bro. Don't type no more. There you go. There you go, bro. Rod Garcia, Boxing Hacker. What's up with y'all? There you go, getting net. There you go. And then I'm gonna let them send your ass to the shadow realm in about 10 seconds. About 5 more seconds. All right, y'all can get him the hell up out of here, man. Supreme Cam, what up? Supreme Cam, what's good with you? So, back to Abdullah Mason, though, man. Like I said, he'll be coming by the channel this week. We're gonna get that set up for y'all. It's gonna be an exclusive interview. He's gonna be interviewing either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm setting everything up tomorrow, and I know exactly what day we're gonna be able to do it. So y'all be sure to tune in for that. But man, it's funny how just a week ago, bro, Loma was champion, Keyshawn was champion, Shakur was champion, Tank was champion. Now you fast forward, Tank and Shakur still champions. Loma done retired, and Muratala is now the champion. And Abdullah Mason is about to embark on a journey to hopefully become world champion against somebody like Sam Noakes. Now, I was told that there could also be a box off, like a little 2-fight tournament that the WBO might do, which would involve probably Abdullah Mason, Sam Noakes, Gabriel Flores Jr., and maybe Jadier Herrera. I forget who the number 4 guy. His name is like Mofano or some shit. But they could do a box off or something too, if they don't want to just put the vacant belt on the line for the number 1 and number 2 person. I prefer it just be Abdullah Mason versus Noakes for the vacant. But we'll see what they decide to do, man. But yeah, he's about to get a title shot, and I can't wait to see that young man get his first opportunity at a world title and stuff. And let me say this about Abdullah Mason too before I forget. Devin Haney fans, cheer for Sean Haney. Okay? Please cheer for Sean Haney. Cheer for Floyd Schofield. Okay? Right? Cheer for you can like Kermel Moton if you want to. All right. Y'all can like him. We don't want y'all over on the Abdullah Mason side, bro. We don't need that bad juju. Okay. We don't need narratives being, oh man, everybody's ducking Abdullah Mason. We don't need that shit, bro. we don't need that shit. Only the real Devin Haney fans can come on by the camp, bro. But we don't want that fake everybody ducking. Oh, he sent everybody a fake offer. Don't nobody want no smoke. Like, we don't want that, bro. We don't want that, bro. We don't need that bad juju over here, man. Okay? I see y'all. I see y'all. I see a lot of y'all now. Y'all like Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason. It's only a select few that I know been on Abdullah for just a little bit, not as long as I've been on them, but they've been on them for a long time. But now I'm seeing a lot of y'all that's on Abdullah Mason and shit, all because you shitting on Keyshawn right now. We don't need that shit, man. We don't need that shit, man. You know what I mean? We don't need that. And another thing, bro, don't compare what they got going over there in the Masons with the Haneys and shit, bro. That's disrespectful to the Masons. Abdullah Mason speaks for himself and is well spoken, and he don't need a daddy talking for him all the time. DP Rocker, yeah, bro, yeah, like you a real one up. You don't be making shit up. I'm talking about the fake ones that be lying and shit, bro. We don't want them over here. Like boxing hacker, bro. Go cheer. You can cheer for anybody else, bro. You can cheer for anybody else, boxing hacker. You is who I'm talking about. Quick, what's up? I'm talking about the boxing hackers of the world, bro. The Joseph Jacksons and the Jonathan Jacksons. Nah, bro. We don't want y'all on the bandwagon. We'll take my dog DP. You know what I mean? We'll take the Netta. We'll take the Queens of Boxing Talk. My brother BF. We'll take all them. Hold on. Y'all give me a second. All right, I'm back. My bad. Shout out to Chris being a member for 4 straight months. He's like fire. Appreciate you, dog. We got Chris back in the super chat. 10 of them things, 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says much love and respect to you and your family. KO. Salute. Salute to you and yours too, bro. Appreciate you, big dog. We got we got writer's block with the 2 piece. No biscuit in the super chat says, pardon me. I meant to say, chat, what up, salute? How you gonna tell folks who they can like, man? Look, man. We don't need none of that fake shit, man. We don't want that. We don't want that type of support, man. Behaves, what up? You know what I mean? We don't want that. We want real support. We want real Sunchild. What up? We want real support over here. We don't want the fake shit, man. Everybody become black activists and shit. Trying to compare Valiant Mason to Bill and shit. Scooter Davis is a good fighter too. Like, I don't like that shit. I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. Y'all, it's okay. It's all right. You got to run your application by me. Any new Abdullah Mason fans, you got to run your application by me, and I'll either approve or disapprove your application, man. You know what I'm saying? As the president of the Abdullah Mason fan club here on YouTube, man. If you wanna join, you know what I mean, you gotta run it by me. Listen, if you ever call, let me stop, dog. Let me stop, dog. If you from Ohio, you automatically get a pass, right? Because he from Ohio. I'ma stop. This could get dark, and I don't want nobody to get mad at me, bro. A kilo neither, I'm just gonna leave it alone, bro. I'm gonna leave it alone. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Shout out to my dog A1 Hoops on 50 of them things, 50 piece. Bow, 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 bow. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, where A1 Henry at? Where A1 Henry at? We gotta get it started over here too. What up, bright skin brother KO? I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, fam. I am chilling. I am good, bro. I appreciate you. I'm trying to say something. Okay, there we go. But shout out to my dog A1 who's on coming through heavy with 50 of them things. I appreciate you, dog. Damn, that's big time support. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to my dog, Writer's Block with the 5 piece in the super chat. He says, KO, you caught that interview on Fight Hype with Frank Martin. He said Tank for Lamont Roach fought Lamont Roach like he was his boy, like a friendly sparring match. I did catch that. You gotta take what old Frank say with a grain of salt. See, I can't wait to see everybody get proven right or wrong. I'm not one of these content creators that's scared to like be wrong because I trust my eyes, number one. Number two, I don't take it serious enough to where my channel is dependent upon my favorites winning or losing. Like Earl is my dog. He lost. I'm still here. But I want to see the fight. And if I'm proven wrong, I'm just proven wrong and we can eat that shit. But I say all that to say, bro, for Frank Martin saying that, I take it with a grain of salt. I believe that to be true because of what my eyes see and what I believe to be true about Tank Davis. But when Frank Martin said, you gotta take it with a grain of salt because Frank got his ass knocked out by Tank, bro. So of course he gonna be like, yeah, nigga, he was more focused for me. He fought Lamont Roach like they was homeboys, like they was cool, and that was the best that Lamont could do. Tank didn't fight how he always fight. I take it with a grain of salt because Frank Martin got put to sleep badly by Tank. He lost the fight before it ever started. He was scared. He was shook. He didn't even have the mental fortitude to approach the fight the way that Lamont Roach approached the fight with Tank Davis. So he's kind of trying to peacock a little bit and talk himself up. But when you fought Tank, how Frank fought Tank, you really have no room to talk, bro, because you fought very, very scary. Very, very scary and very outside yourself. You know what I mean? So it just kind of is what it is with that, bro. But so yeah, Abdullah Mason, he'll be here this week. Thought he fought well, thought he fought wonderful. Um, if you want to become an Abdullah Mason fan, apply, send your application to knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Arena's in the building. What up? Let's keep it going though, bro. We got a lot to talk about. 356 people in the building early. Where are we at on the likes though? Appreciate everybody dropping the super chats, man. Thank y'all so much. Please continue to show your support and love to the channel. Hit that super chat button. Hit that cash app. Let me make sure we ain't got no cash apps. But before we do, where we at on the likes? It's 360 people in here, bro. 187. Can we get the 250, please, dog? Like, it's 360 people in here. We got 187 likes. That's not what that is. Shout out to my dog Bird 101. 5 of them things in the cash app. KO can't be in the chat, but here's some support. I appreciate you, Bird 101. Yeah, I need to get the 250 one time, bro. I need y'all hitting that like button, bro. I understand everybody can't donate to the channel. Everybody can't hit the super chat. Everybody can't hit the cash app. But y'all got to do what's free, bro. YouTube be playing with the algorithm. Sometimes they suggest your live stream. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they send out like 10% of your notifications to people that got their notifications turned on. They be bugging, bro. So please hit that like button because I need you to. Say salute, KO. Happy that Tank tweeting. Yeah, announcement. I'm being told. I'll talk about this real briefly before we get to the next topic. This wasn't gonna be a topic today, but and then I need to text my source back because my source had just sent me something too that I ain't respond to. I'm being told that we can probably expect an announcement Wednesday or Thursday of this week. For Tank Davis and Lamont Roach officially. So that's what I'm being told. Announcement is definitely coming. The date has not been changed. It is now June the 9th. The fight is supposed to be August 16th. About 2 months out is when they usually announce it. So I'm told Wednesday or Thursday this week. What I was told was, and what my assumption is that they wanted to let Keyshawn Davis get through his stuff. They had just announced the Manny Pacquiao fight card. They wanted to get a Manny Pacquiao press conference and tickets to go on sale. Get them about a week to be on sale, a week to people to get used to Manny and Barrios, and then they about to drop this announcement on us for Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. So expect that to come soon. Ashton B says can't handle stardom video at 10K 100. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to work, man. I'm trying to get those types of views regularly, and the way that y'all can help that is by hitting that like button. That's why I've been if you notice my videos, I've been hitting smash the like button. We're doing that on this channel on the live stream as well. I need y'all support, bro. We're trying to grow. We're trying to grow up and grow out. Show up and show out, bro. How many likes we got, man? How many likes we got now? We need to get to 250, bro. We need to get to 250. I'm ready to get to the next topic, man. Quiz in the building. What up? Make sure I'm speaking to everybody. I'm just trying to make sure I ain't missing nobody, bro. 217. We just need, bro, what's that? 33 likes? 33 people hit the like button right quick, man. B Hayes say support the brand. Facts, bro. Yeah, it probably is 130 haters, and some of them got channels and shit, man. Clip Form say he got the bot channels. Do what you do, dog. Ashton B, I talked about it last week. We're gonna get there though. Yes, I believe we'll get there. We'll get there. DG Z6, what up? We're gonna get there, bro. Promise y'all that. Yes, sir. I want to get to this topic. Y'all will hit the like button. We can get there, bro. Ronetta said it should be 350 likes. Facts, bro. Don't buy bots, KO. They dilute the quality. Oh, no, I don't buy no bots. He said he gonna do some shit. I ain't buying no views, no bots, no subscribers. All this shit real authentic over here, not me. You ain't never got to worry about that. 233. We need 17 people. Hit the like channel, bro. Hit the damn like button. We got an SJ's Boxing IQ. What up? Humble Drago, what up? Y'all hit the like button in here. We trying to run the likes up, man. We got 350 in here. We got to get the likes to 250, bro, so I can keep the show going, man. That shit free. You know what I mean? We Mo School, what up? Nothing gonna be body about this shit, man. I promise y'all. We on our way up. Channel members, how much bread y'all win? Shoot, hopefully a lot. 238. We need 12 people to hit the like button. Jay Ketchup, what up? 12 more. Chris say, hurry up. Shit, I'm trying to hear the topics. Already. Already, I got you. SBG Mello, what's good with you? Already, I got you. Cornelius Burnett. Yeah, man. Any betting apps for Bama? If you use BetUS, I think you can do anywhere in the US. BetUS might be the one you have to use because you ain't supposed to be able to gamble in Texas, but I do that shit every week. Trey W234, allegedly. Allegedly, I do that shit every week. Six more people, please hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to my son's gaming channel. It's pinned to the top of the channel for y'all. So please, 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 and thank you. Appreciate y'all. Shawnee Bo's in the building. What up? We need 6 people to hit the like button one time. And then we get right back to it, bro. Then we get right back to it. DB say Texas on some BS with the betting. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And then I saw somebody say a VPN Night Rider is right. You get your VPN, you can do it that way too. 247, just 3 people. Barbara D, I see you. What's up? Jupe in the building. What up, Jupe? I see you. Appreciate that, A1. Thank you. Trying to push his channel, man. He be working hard. I'm trying to get him some subs, man. 257. Bill Haney and Tim Bradley beef. This is what I noticed, bro. Whenever a former boxer says some shit that Bill Haney ain't got no argument for, he compares that former boxer to his son. I think that's conceding. Devin Haney fans are not going to like to hear this shit, but it's just my opinion. Don't get mad at me. Not me with the 2-piece, no biscuit and super chat. You think Uncle Bob is going to get petty with Keyshawn Davis? Possibly. Might make him fight for lower money. Might not go back to Norfolk, Virginia. Might put a tough opponent in front of him. But he ain't really got he don't really have a stable of stars to really be able to trust to be able to do Keyshawn like that. He gonna have to give him another shot and just promote him. He shouldn't be petty with him. Keyshawn still got a lot of potential. Still a very charismatic figure. And believe it or not, his name is bigger now than it was this weekend in all the wrong ways. But now people may tune in and watch him lose to try to watch a train wreck, so to speak. And they can try to promote him as a redemption story. But I think he'll still get more opportunities because Keyshawn is a big name in the sport of boxing. Boxing and barbecue. What up? Now, this is what I noticed about Bill Haney, bro. Whenever someone is offering up criticism of Devin Haney or cooking Devin Haney and he knows it's the truth, then he tries to compare that fighter to what Devin Haney is doing, bro. Or what he has done or what he has accomplished in the sport. And I think that's conceding. You letting it be known that they're right about you. This is the exact same tactic that he used with Gabriel Rosado. Gabriel Rosado was bringing up how Devin Haney was on the undercard of Ryan Garcia, how they were doing anything and chucking and jiving for that bag, and not standing on principle and saying, hell no, this motherfucker cheated us. We ain't going to be on this undercard. He was talking about how they get on their knees for the dollar. And Bill Haney never addressed that. He started comparing to Devin Haney to Gabe Rosado as fighters to deflect from the fact that Gabe Rosado was saying some real shit. Same thing is going on with Bill Haney and Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley said that shit is not boxing what your son did against Jose Ramirez. He said that your son looked scary in that ring against Jose Ramirez. And he said that you wasn't trying to run no fade, so you should basically shut the hell up because his hand's still working. He'll fuck you up. Bill Haney's response, did he respond emphatically to denounce and deny what Tim Bradley said about how Devin Haney fought the Jose Ramirez fight and that's not boxing? No, he didn't. Did he accept Tim Bradley's challenge to, hey, bro, if you talking all this shit about me, we can fight. The hands still work. Did he accept this challenge? Hell no. He deflected. He deflected to something totally different. Started talking about Tim Bradley's career compared to Devin Haney's career. And then, not knowing that he's shitting on his own son, he said that Devin Haney, that Tim Bradley's biggest win, the biggest win of his career, was one that was mired in controversy, one that was tainted because a lot of people felt like he lost to Manny Pacquiao that first time, but they robbed Manny Pacquiao in that fight. A lot of people feel like that about Devin Haney's biggest win of his career against the best fighter he ever fought. A lot of people feel like Devin lost to Vasily Lomachenko. So the biggest win of his career is mired in controversy. It's tainted with people feeling like he lost the fight. Got to be more aware than that, bro. You dig in your own grave, you make yourself sound stupid and sound silly. But it'll be a Devin Haney fan somewhere swearing Bill was cooking, bro. Swearing he was cooking, swearing he was on Tim Bradley helmet, swearing he was all kind of right when he was dead ass wrong when he got cooked, bro. Rick Timms, what up? Ain't nothing wrong with saying, yeah, that wasn't my son's best performance, but he'll bounce back even better. And he still got the W. He still got the W. He'll be better. Quit trying to masquerade this Jose Ramirez performance as a good performance, bro. And y'all will be all right. Next topic, bro. Is Shakur Stevenson really a free agent after this fight? Teach. Shakur fans, this man keep talking about Turkey. He said Turkey told him the Tank Davis fight was next for him. How would Turkey know this? Two points that I need to know, son child. Yeah. 2 things I need to know, bro. 2 things I need to know. Number one, why is he talking about what Turkey got planned if he gonna be a free agent? That's number one. Number 2, how can Turkey promise you somebody that's not signed to him? I don't understand, like, where we at with boxing, bro. Like, it's common sense. Does anybody know who Moses Atwama is? Do y'all know who Moses Atwama is, bro? Do y'all know who he is? Okay. Joseph, what's up? Anybody know who Moses Atwama is signed to? Do y'all know who he's signed to? I'm going somewhere with this. Do y'all know who he's signed to? Old school, he signed to Frank Warren. He over there under Queensberry. Okay? So he under there under Queensberry, signed to Frank Warren. Okay? So he's with Queensberry. If you want to make a fight with Moises Atama, can you call the PBC? You a free agent heavyweight. You want to fight Moises Atama. Do you call Al? Do you call Oscar De La Hoya? Do you hit up Bob Aaron like, yo, I want to fight that nigga Moises? Moises Atama, that's who I want. You probably got to reach out to Frank Warren, right? So my question is, bro, why is Shakur talking about Turkey promising him a fight that Turkey can't promise him because Turkey don't have any control over the fight of this nigga? He did the same thing with Eddie in Matchroom. Why aren't his fans, B. Hayes, Teach, why aren't y'all telling him, look, bro, why are you worried about Turkey? Why don't you just try to make the fight directly with PBC? Do y'all notice that Shakur ain't got no problem using his management team to talk to anybody else and get a deal done unless it's Tank's team? Unless it's Tank team, bro. Unless it's Tank team. Jay Prince and Josh Dubin can work out a deal between Shakur Stevenson and Top Rank just fine. Jay Prince and Josh Dubin can work out a deal between Shakur Stevenson and Eddie Hearn just fine, bro. Just fine. They do it just fine. But when it comes to Tank Davis, why can't his management team just work out a deal directly with PBC, bro? What is can somebody explain what Turkey is needed for? You can't say he's needed. You can just tell me that's who Shakur feel more comfortable with, KO. That's who Shakur want to make the fight through, KO. Well, you don't have no say-so, nigga. You take your ass over there and make the fight that you claim you want in the fight that we want to see, especially what Telafimu just dropped, which we'll get to later. So, 2 questions, bro. 2 questions. Number 1, is he really a free agent? And number 2, why is he tied to the hip at Turkey? They're rhetorical, though. The reason he's tied to the hip at Turkey because he is coming from the Bud Crawford School of Negotiations. He is trying to manufacture leverage over Tank to try to extract as much money as he can from Tank just in case he get his ass knocked the hell out. That's all this is, bro. Let me try to get Turkey involved because with him, I feel like since he got money, I can have some sort of leverage in these negotiations. Because if I go and negotiate directly with Tank Davis's team based on what I bring to the table, nigga, I'm not going to do too well in those negotiations. I'm going to have to really prove that I want the fight and that it's not about the money when indeed, nigga, it is all about the money. And that's what it is, y'all. I want y'all to understand what's going on here. This is a play to try to do to Tank what Bud did to Earl. Let me act like you need me just as much as I need. The nigga, I just read a quote. He was like, yeah, we about to trap Tank. Trap Tank? Trap Tank? How? How you trapping Tank with an undercard fighter, bro? Serious question. Win, lose, or draw. How you trapping the cash cow face of boxing with a nigga fighting on undercards? Can something like make that shit make sense, bro? Don't matter, B. Hayes. Number 1, that's not a fact that he can get more money with Turkey. That's not a fact. Number 2, it don't matter. Tank is the A side. If he wants the fight to be made directly on Prime with his people, he's earned that right. So Shakur got to get down and lay down, or he can just do what he been doing, bro. So I just want to see what he do, bro, because it's sounding like, to me, from my purview, it's sounding like he already know that he gonna stay over there with Turkey and Eddie and them and bark from behind that goddamn fence, bro. Undercard fighter is his biggest fight. Is Tank and Shakur bigger than Tank versus Telafimu? Is Tank versus Shakur bigger than Tank versus Zepeda if Zepeda beat Shakur? Rayo just came back to 135 as well. Rayo get a big win. Tank versus Shakur bigger than Tank versus Rayo. Tank got options, bro. Y'all niggas is tripping. Shakur is not a big name for Tank to fight. Tank versus Shakur is the best fight. It's the fight I want to see more. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. My bad. Tank got options. It's crazy, KO. He does, bro. Like, how is that? How are facts crazy to y'all? Why don't y'all want to? One nigga gonna be a free agent, bro. One is gonna be a free agent and claiming he want to fight. Tell him to do what it takes to make the fight as a free agent, just like he did what it took to get that matchroom deal. Y'all don't never y'all want Tank to go through Turkey because Shakur want to go through Turkey. Y'all niggas tripping, bro. And so is Shakur. I just want to know if he really a free agent if he beat Williams and Pater, bro. That's what I want to know. Straight up. Is he really a free agent? Or is he just blowing smoke because he already made his decision? Because if he doesn't even entertain seeing if Tank Davis can be made with him and PBC, bro, I don't want to hear y'all talking about Tank and Shakur no more. If the nigga is like, yeah, I signed with Turkey, Isla Sheik, Riyadh season, nigga, I read up with Matchroom. Did you even talk to PBC and see what was up? No, I didn't. Then I don't want to hear shit about this nigga getting ducked or none of that shit. If you sign back where ain't no fights for you, I'm not here. I'm not listening to that bullshit. We got Andre's finals with the 2-piece, no biscuit, and super chat. I want to debate you, bro. I want to debate you, bro. I want to fight you, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Look at niggas wishing. Nigga must out. Look. He must seen that Team Alifu post. Look at him. He mad. He must see that Team Alifu post. He just saw that Team Alifu post. Oh, man. That's funny. You must saw Team Alifu post. He must saw that Team Alifu post. Man, Team Alifu? Let's talk about it. Team Alifu Telafimu got his PBC hat on. He got the 816 on that shit. We all know 816 is the date of the Tank Roach card. Remember, I told y'all that PBC and Top Rank were trying to work out one more fight to be on that undercard of Tank versus Lamont Roach. I was hearing a unification fight at middleweight, and I threw out the idea of a unification fight at 140 between Telafimu and Gary Antoine Russell. Yep. That's what I threw out there. Looks like Telafimu is either A, going to be in attendance on August the 16th, or B, he's going to be on that card August 16th to build up a fight with the winner of Tank and Lamont Roach. And that, my people, that, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely, positively fire. Fire, bro. And I hope that Gary Antoine whoop that ass if they fight. But man, I wouldn't be mad if Telafimu win and Tank win, and it'd be Tank to be the one to whoop his ass. But you can never trust Team Alifu Telafimu, bro. You can never trust him, bro. He could have got that PBC hat as part of a welcome bag for going to a fight or some shit, bro. You can't trust him. But what I will say is this, though. When he reposted like some PBC shit, hashtag business or whatever, TGB Promotions reposted his shit. That's the one thing that's giving me credit or giving me like, okay, I should take this shit serious. I'm talking to y'all about it because when he posted some shit about business, hashtag business or whatever, Tom Brown from TGB Promotions, they reposted his shit. And then now he popping up with the PBC hat, 816 as the little date on there. Oh yeah, bro. And I don't know if it means he fighting Gary Antoine, then if he win, he get the Tank fight, or if he just gonna be showing up at the fight and they gonna announce him versus the winner of Tank and Lamont Roach. after the fight. But yeah, bro, I think this shit is phenomenal. And I wanted at 140, bro. I wanted at 140. Today, Juke. Today. This all happened today. T.O.'s Instagram, Telafimu Instagram and shit. I low key really don't want Telafimu to. If tanking Telafimu is a possibility, bro, I don't want Telafimu to fight nobody else in the meantime, bro. Because I feel like Gary Antoine could fuck up the plan. I want it to be Tank, but if it's Gary Antoine, then that shit fire. If Gary Antoine and Telafimu and then O'Shaquie Foster and goddamn O'Shaquie Foster and Stephen Fulton and then Tank and Lamont Roach, best card of the year, bro. Most fire card of the year. But that was very cryptic. We don't know what. And then you got Tank tweeting out the plan is still the plan. What this shit mean, bro? Why they like all this cryptic shit, man? Earl used to do that shit and used to have us playing Blues Clues, Inspector Gadget, fucking trying to figure shit out and not know what the hell going on. He used to do that shit to us all the time. But if Telafimu signed over to Premier Boxing Champions because he got a Tank fight, did he really duck Devin Haney? This shit, like, I just want to know what we doing. It looked like he ducked Devin. I'm saying he ducked Devin right now, just like I was saying Frank Martin ducked Shakur. But if Telafimu don't take no other fights, and he ended up just fighting Tank next, so he pulled out of Devin because he had the Tank fight lined up. Did he duck Devin, bro? I say no. You can't duck Devin by fighting Tank, bro. What up, Drink? Salute. Look at my dog, Luca. Yeah, he ducked KO. This nigga ducked. He ducked, bro. He ducked, bro. And then if Telafimu was willing to get out of his turkey deal, Top Rank was willing to allow him to go over there and do business with the PBC to make that fight. What y'all gonna say, bro? And remember, Bob Arum told you he was talking to PBC about Tank fighting some of his fighters. It's all lining up, bro. It's all lining up. I just hope Tank takes care of business on August the 16th. And if this is indeed the case, if there's some credence to what Tom Brown from TGB Promotions is posting, and there's some credence to what Telafimu is doing on his social medias, bro, and it is lined up. And then Lamont Roach, which we'll talk about. Lamont Roach tweeted out that Telafimu was just, he's letting the cat out the bag. Telafimu is just coming over and trying to get him at 140 if he beat Tank. Everybody talking, like Lamont Roach talking about this shit. TGB Promotions reposting this shit. Telafimu, he doing this shit that he doing. It all makes sense to me. You know what I like though? Tank just quiet than a motherfucker, bro. He ain't saying shit. Jupe say he can't even duck Haney by fighting Gary Antoine. That's a unification fight at 140 pounds between two champions at 140. I agree with you. LeRon says, what's the difference between a duck and a business decision? A business decision can be a duck. It depends on what business decision you like. Brian Norman Jr. and his team made a business decision by ducking Jerron Boots Ennis. But a business decision can be if you getting more money, but you also fighting lesser opposition, that's not a duck. Now, if you getting more money and you fighting somebody that we don't want to see you fight, but they giving you more money, to me, that can be a duck. So It just depends, bro. It's a case by case basis. There's no set rules with the shit. But this has me excited for what's gonna happen August 16th. When we get this announcement, it could be a surprise on there that they're keeping from us. What if the main fight that we think is the co-main event ain't really the co-main event? What if Telafimu and Gary Antoine is the co-main? Shit could get crazy, bro. I love what Premier Boxing Champions is doing right now. And people were saying they ain't signing nobody, they ain't doing nothing. What they doing? If they was able to get Telafimu, Golden Boy is saying that they about to make history with PBC. Top Rank is meeting with PBC, trying to do business with them and go into collaboration with them. That's good for a company going out of business, bro. Yes, B Hayes. That's what he tried to say. That's what he's saying. That he gonna be the one doing the fight. And then you got all this shit. See, I don't believe in coincidence. Now Tank is saying shit on Twitter. The plan is still the plan. Tank, you know I'm a huge fan, bro. What does this mean? Do y'all not understand some shit? Let me tell you something about these cryptic tweets, bro. I can give you Big Dog Willie with the 2-piece in the super chat. He says Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda has been demoted to the preliminary card on July 12th. Facts. Damn, bro. Shakur deserved to be the main event. They moved him down the card like that. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. Now, what the hell do he mean by the plan is still the plan, bro? What do you mean by that, dog? And this is why I don't like the cryptic shit, y'all, because it could mean 1,000 different things. The plan is still the plan. That could mean Lamont Roach fight going down August the 16th. The plan is still the plan. That means you still rocking with Calvin Ford no matter what. What are you talking about, bro? You could be talking about your hit list. You could be talking about retirement. You could be calling somebody out after this fight with Lamont Roach. You could say that, hey, after I whoop his ass, I'm really going to call out who I was going to call out. We need more answers, Tank. We need more, bro. We need more. Depending upon whether or not you like them, you're going to interpret that however the hell you want to interpret that. Good thing is, when he announces his fight, we'll all know what the hell is going on. Jim Johnson with the 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. Could Tank mean he's going to call out Keyshawn? Maybe. Maybe, bro. Maybe. I don't think if Keyshawn's going to 140, I don't think there's no value in that shit, man. Unless you cut him off at his knees and you took Keyshawn's opponent. Telafimu. Listen, Lamont Roach, controversy decision, come back, whoop Lamont Roach ass if you're able to whoop his ass, and then fight Telafimu and beat his ass at the end of the year. It's fighter of the year, bro. To become a 2-division champion, making you the WBO and lineal champion at 140 pounds while also being a champion at 135. It's fighter of the year, bro. It's fighter of the year, dog. Argue with yourself. Find somebody that you want to argue with and argue with them. Don't argue with me. Frederick Lil John, what up? He talking about Jake Paul. Okay. He gonna fight Jake Paul at 195 pounds. Okay. He talking about Jake Paul. Okay. But he's risking the Jake Paul fight by fighting a nigga that gave him his toughest fight that he ever had. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. And then get back to me, bro. Did y'all see that Tank also cooked Hitchens and said I helped a lot of weird ass ninjas out? He really did, bro. He really did. He helped Shakur weird ass out. He helped Hitchens weird ass out, bro. He helped Devin out. He helped all these dudes out that try to shit on it. Keyshawn. All these dudes that try to talk shit about him now, he helped them all out, which is why I believe he don't like these niggas, bro. He tried to show all these dudes love, and they got weird with him. We got writer's block with the 2-piece in the super chat. He say Frank fought Tank. So did he really duck Shakur? I'm just saying, nah, you can't duck Shakur by fighting Tank, bro. We got Frederick Littlejohn with the 2-piece in the super chat. You was right. Definitely impressed with Abdullah Mason. He the truth, bro. He the truth. That boy can fight. And he a problem. I think he probably got 2 at the most, 3 more fights at 135 pounds, bro. 2, maybe 3 fights at 140. I think he gets the championship fight, and I think he should do a hometown fight. Then I think he should move up to 140, bro. For me, it'd be fighting Sam Noakes for the WBO vacant, because I think Sam Noakes is number 1. If you beat him, then you come back, you do a hometown fight defending your title in Cleveland, Ohio, and you fight against Giovanni Cabrera in a hometown fight. And then you get up to 140. Say he might be unstoppable at 135. He might be unstoppable at any weight class, bro. At any weight class. Now, back to Tank Cook and Hitchens and the rest of these weird people, bro. The thing is, bro, with all of these fighters that are now quote unquote rivals. Ronnie Bravo, what up, bro? For all these fighters that were quote unquote rivals right now, they all were fans once upon a time, bro. They all were fans. Shout out to my dog Andre's Finance with the 10-piece in the Cash App. Getting ready for work. Much love. Appreciate you, big dog. Thank you so much. D Free, what's happening with you? They were all fans, bro. Shakur Stevenson went another direction because of Tank Davis's advice. Keyshawn Davis learned so much from Tank. I learned so much from Tank. Shouts out to Tank. He caught me with a left hand. We were sparring it. He caught me with a left hand. Boom. And so you get hit by Tank, you don't know how you're going to react. So it let me know I got a chin. And I had to change the way I fought. Because I like to fight how Tank liked to fight. But I had to change the way I fought. And it was good. I learned a lot, man. Shouts out to Tank, man. Shouts out to Tank, man. Me and Tank is like Shakur. Me and Tank is like Michael Jordan versus LeBron. Tank like Michael Jordan. It's like Michael Jordan versus LeBron. Tank, can I have some backstage passes to take a picture, Tank? Can I have some backstage passes to take a picture, please? I want to come backstage, bro. I want to come backstage. Devin Haney, like, yes, Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster, yes. Can I get 2 Tank Davis tickets for the Ryan Garcia fight? Huh? What corner is Tank? Tank in the blue corner? Can you make sure you put my tickets on the side of the blue corner? And I don't want to be too close because I don't want to seem like a groupie. I just want to be like 4 or 5 rows back. I want to be 4 or 5 rows back so can't nobody really see that I'm here, that I'm there for Tank. Appreciate you. Tank knocked Ryan ass out. Devin Haney was like, you see me, Tank? Oh, he did. He hit him with that punch. With that pink jacket on, you hit him with that punch. Man, look at Tank. He just wide-eyed like a motherfucker. Oh, that's my favorite fighter. My favorite fighter in the whole world, Gervonta Davis. Y'all see what did he have on? Chrome Hearts? Was that Chrome Hearts? Baby, we gonna stop by the Chrome Hearts store on the way after the fight. I gotta get my Chrome Hearts. Did he have a black one? Say, excuse me, homeboy. Did you see what Tank had on when he walked to the arena? It was a Chrome Hearts hat with the jacket. What color was the jacket? Baby, go to Google real quick on your phone. I ain't got no service in this arena. Go to Google on your phone. He got they got the black Chrome Hearts jacket. Go ahead and pre-order that. I want to get that. That's the one Tank had on. That's the one Tank had on when he got to the arena. Like, these niggas, come on, bro. These niggas be fans for real, man. Oh yeah. You think I can pull off a purse, baby? Tank had a purse. You think I can pull off a purse? Oh shit. Oh, bro, these boys all been fans, man. Shout out to my dog DJ, man. 5 of them things. 5-piece. No biscuit in the Super Chase. I feel the same way, KO. There's no more room on the shoo train. Same with Xander and Troy Eyes. He's saying no more room. Stay the hell over there, man. We got my dog 10 with the 2-piece. No biscuit in Super J. He said one bread, woo, money line, Mason around 5 KO. Easy money that we. Yeah, I told y'all, bro. Mason before 6, and that boy, Nahir Albright, straight can't take that shit straight to the bank. Kelvin Davis is not good, bro. Let's see who we got, man. Shout out to my dog, my homie Kiro Black, gifting the 10 memberships. I appreciate you, bro. You got Frederick Lil John straight, J Boxing, D Willie, Trap Band, Savage Bo, Brandon Brown, Gertz, Adrian Villarreal, GXTV, and BC, my dog Brian Corbett, bro. Salute, man. Salute y'all. Y'all hold on a second, man. My mama gotta get. All right, I'm back. Let's see, and then we got my dog, Big Dog Willie gifting 5 memberships to the channel. My dog, he gifted to Hear Ken Out, Z, John Wick, SOB TV, Ricky Dicky. Okay, all right, yeah. Bet. Salute to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for gifting memberships to the channel, bro. And I think that's what people really, as a Tank fan and know the history of all this shit, that's what really I think gets under my skin is that these dudes really switched up on him, bro. All you do really switched up on him and started acting like they know that he's still that one. And that's why he got to show niggas. He need to fight them all. He need to handle Lamont Roach. He need to handle Telafimu, Telafimu. He need to handle Shakur Stevenson. He need to fight all these boys and handle them up, bro. Because these niggas is like fans for real. And they really just got a battery put in their back by a bunch of people. And they done stepped outside their body, bro. Cause all this stuff I'm saying, like I'm joking when I'm saying it, and it's funny because I'm gonna entertain y'all and we're gonna have fun and we're gonna talk this boxing shit. But everything I told y'all was facts, bro. They really was going to his fights. They really was asking him for advice. They really was all looking up to him. They really all aspired to be in his position and be him. And that aspiration turned into jealousy and envy and just wanting his spot and having shortcuts to his spot, bro. And attaching themselves to him instead of working for their own fan base, instead of working for their own main events, instead of working to get on pay-per-view them damn selves, putting on their own hellified performances and shit. Say what you want about them, but when they put them touches in front of them boys, they didn't electrify like he did, bro. They didn't go out there and capture the imagination of the fans the way that he did, bro. And now niggas just hating. Because you got one fighter in Devin Haney and his fan base, y'all shit on everything that Tank Davis has ever done and everybody he ever fought. But this great hit list that y'all love so much got so many Tank Davis former opponents on it. Shakur Stevenson and his fans, I'm seeing y'all in the chat. Oh, this nigga Tank ain't fought nobody. He ain't never fought nobody. He ain't never did nothing. But Shakur Stevenson want to fight all the niggas he fought too. For a nigga that ain't fought nothing, Keyshawn Davis. What resume? What resume? Resume what? Got no motherfucking Marvin Hackers on his resume. He ain't got no motherfucking Ray Leonard on his resume. Shit. Nigga, I want to fight Pitbull though. I want the Pitbull Cruz fight. Yup. I want to fight that nigga Pitbull Cruz. I want Pitbull. Like, y'all niggas be tripping, bro. How you claim the steps of niggas? Like, real talk. Really listen to me, bro. A bunch of people in boxing claim that they don't like the steps that Tank Davis is taking, yet they want to follow in his footsteps. Niggas was shitting on Tank Davis and Lamont Roach, and after Lamont Roach and Tank Davis got done, niggas tried to steal Lamont Roach from Tank Davis as an opponent. Do you hear what I'm saying to you, bro? Do you hear what I'm saying to you, bro? Lamont Roach was trash, garbage, nothing. Why is Tank fighting him? Then the minute he gets out the ring with Tank, them same niggas won't fight Lamont Roach now, bro. Mario Barrios wasn't nothing, bro. He trash. He garbage. That nigga's on Devin Haney hit list, though. He on Devin Haney hit list. Mm-hmm. Absolute trash, bro. Facts, Juke. The only time bro, I watch y'all, some of y'all, not all y'all. I watch y'all talk about how good Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin was, bro. When we thought we were getting Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin, I remember everybody thought that was a good fight. I didn't talk to one Shakur Stevenson fan that thought that was a bad fight. The moment that Tank and Shakur fought, all you niggas switched up on Frank Martin, bro. Every last one of y'all switched up on him, bro. He was trash. He was garbage. He was a novice. He wasn't nothing. And then you turned around and tried to fucking uplift Artem, who Frank Martin beat, because Shakur was fighting him. Oh, the nigga's an Olympian, man. Artem's tough. He's an Olympian. He got a lot of experience, man. He was actually beating Frank. He was beating Frank KO. He was beating Frank, bro. Frank didn't really do nothing to really separate himself from Artem, bro. Dog. I'm never gonna let you niggas forget that you shitted on Lamont Roach in Tank Davis's first fight while capping for Shakur Stevenson versus Joe Cordina, niggas and niggettes. I'll never let you forget it, bro. I am going to remind you of your idiocy, of your hypocrisy, of your contradictions for as long as I got a channel. You, Shakur Stevenson knob gobbler, were shitting on Tank versus Lamont Roach while acting as if Shakur versus Joe Cordina was okay, niggas. Lamont Roach was coming off of a knockout. Joe Cordina was coming off of getting knocked out. He got stopped by Anthony Fakasha bread, bro. Fakasha. You was shitting on Lamont Roach, and y'all were uplifting Floyd Schofield, bro. Floyd fucking Schofield, niggas. I need y'all to remember the moves that your favorite nigga is making, bro. Floyd Schofield. Floyd Schofield. You niggas said Floyd Schofield was better than Frank Martin, and he was better than Lamont Roach, nigga. Tank can fight who he wants. Kerr has to fight who is willing to fight him. So we accept Frank. Understood, SJ's boxing IQ. So could you please let the people know, since Tank Davis can fight who he wants, why didn't he fight Lomachenko? And while SJ is coming up with the answer to that question, let's go to Howard Lane. He says Joe Cordina was literally for the bag and to stay active because nobody wanted to fight him. Then Tank announced the Roach fight, talking about the bag and how nobody wanted to fight him. Can't make this ish up. No one wanted to fight Shakur, but William Zepeda's promoter said if you want the Zepeda fight, you have to come to Golden Boy to get that fight. Shakur didn't want to make that move and he signed to Matchroom instead. Nobody wanted to fight Shakur, yet Top Rank offered him a 5-fight, $3 million per fight year deal, but nobody wanted to fight him. Raymond Muratalla agreed to fight him. What happened to that? William Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson are fighting right now, Howard. Do you know who's promoting that fight? It's a Golden Boy fight. So he avoided doing exactly what he ended up doing anyway. And we could have been got the Shakur Stevenson, William Zepeda fight. Don't leave shit out, bro. I just explained it to you. Funny how you forget that Oscar De La Hoya told him what to do to get the fight. He didn't want to do it, but then ended up finally having to do it anyway. That's not somebody wanting to fight you. That's you wanting shit on your terms when you have no leverage. How you forget that Tank Davis's team reached out to Shakur Stevenson to call him for a fight at the end of 2024 to replace Lomachenko. Don't get revisionist history now, bro. Don't do that. That shit doesn't work over here on this channel. That might work somewhere else, bro. But that don't work over here. Shakur Stevenson went to Matchroom where they had no fighters for him. Blunt says no offer because Shakur Stevenson didn't want what they were offering. They wanted to negotiate a 1-fight deal. He wanted a multiple fight deal. So he took his ass over there to Matchroom. Y'all forget. Y'all forget what your boy did. Name one 135-pounder at Matchroom that you want to see Shakur Stevenson fight. You're lying, Howard Lane. Who debunked anything, bro? Matter of fact, we ain't got to do this shit. I'm tired of you arguing with me in my fucking comments, nigga. That link is only for Howard Lane. I'm getting tired of you arguing with me in my comments, bro. You've been arguing with me in my comments from the moment I went live. So since you disagree so much, nigga, hit the link. I'm not finna keep responding back and forth to comments, bro. I'm not finna keep reading your shit. Hit the link, bro. Don't act like you ain't got time because you typing nonstop, nigga. I'm not finna keep reading comments and shit, bro. I'm not finna keep doing it, dog. I'm not built for the. That's why I don't have a Twitter and shit. See, this is shit. This is why I left Twitter, bro. This is why I left Twitter. Nigga just be typing away, typing. Type. Nah, fuck that, bro. What's up? I can't RM my PW. I can't RM my PW. You've been writing these long fucking paragraphs to me the whole goddamn show. Now you can't spell shit. Now, what does this mean, Howard? You've been typing perfect grammar, perfect speech. You didn't put commas in the right places. Periods been in the right places and shit. You've been enunciating, spelling words correctly the whole time. What does this mean, bro? I can't RM my PW. Now he can't. Oh, he can't remember his password. Okay, Howard. All right, Howard. Well, Howard, somebody give him 86,000 seconds to go remember his damn password because I'm tired of reading his comments, bro. No disrespect, Howard, but if you want to talk to me, bro, you got to hit the link, dog. I'm not finna argue back and forth, though. Somebody give him 86,000 seconds to go figure out his password and remember that shit. And I didn't even know you needed a password to click the goddamn link, but it's fine, bro. It is what it is. You got 86,000 seconds. 86,000 seconds, and you should be able to remember your password, bro. We'll be here when you get back. We'll be right here when you get back, and you can remember your password, bro. I don't know what they got to do with hitting the link, but okay. He thought they were one of these channels where we just gonna go back and forth, bro. I done responded to you and cooked you like 5 times. I'm done, bro. I'm done. You want to come up here and you want to cap for Shakur? Cool. We're gonna make great content out of it, bro. We're gonna make content out of it. People gonna watch me body you. All right. Not finna keep reading this shit. Lefty, what up? You can't remember your password for a link, bro? I hit links all the time. I don't need no password. And that's another thing. Y'all niggas keep saying, didn't nobody want to fight Shakur Stevenson? Didn't Tito Mercado call this nigga out? Call him a bitch and all kind of stuff. Jadir Herrera said he gonna kill that nigga. Why y'all keep saying don't nobody want to call him like niggas ain't calling his bluff, calling him out and shit? Y'all be forgetting shit, bro. Y'all be forgetting shit, bro. Don't nobody want to fight him, KO. Jadir Herrera wanted to fight that nigga. Said I'ma kill this nigga. Yeah, XX Ace Tentacion, bro. Cuz they wasn't clout chasing. Your nigga got to fight right now. What's the point? When Tito had just knocked the nigga out and they both was free, the nigga Tito was like, nigga Shakur like, he a bitch. He just doing that. He just calling out the more popular fighter to get his name going. You mean like you do, nigga? You mean like like Shakur does? Like, I mean, just, that's part of the game. Like, he don't really want to fight me. He don't even believe that. He don't even believe that. He just calling me out because I got the bigger name and he just clout chasing. That's what niggas do. Oh, you mean like you be doing? All right, take it easy, A1. You mean like you be doing like you did the Tank? Telling on yourself. Niggas just calling you out left and right. They ain't never good enough. Nigga be telling on himself. Yeah, the lesser fighter, the fighter that's not as popular, he just calling out the bigger name fighter because he's just trying to make a name for himself. He don't really mean that though. Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hey, is he gonna send? What's up with him and Conor Ben? Hey, Shakur fans, how come he want to fight Conor Ben at 154, but he said he wouldn't fight Devin Haney at 147? See, Hayno's clan, Complaino's clan. I'll show you how to cook a nigga. I'm gonna cook a nigga on behalf of Devin for y'all, bro. I got y'all. Just sit back and let me work. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. Y'all be making the wrong arguments and shit. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. Bella Faye, what up? Hayno's clan, I got y'all. Let me put my Devin Haney hat on real quick. Hold up. All right, I had to put my Devin Haney hat on. Hey, how come he want to fight Conor Ben at 154, but he wouldn't fight Devin at 147, bro? Niggas done forgot how to type. Oh, shit, KO. Fuck. I didn't know KO knew that. Nigga, I know everything. I remember everything. I remember everything, niggas. I fight Devin. It had to be at 140 though. I can't do it at 147. I can't do it at 147. I ain't going to 147. Had to be at 140 though. Conor Ben, nigga, I'll fight you at 154. Hey, what? Why, bro? What's the difference, bro? What happened? Where y'all at, bro? Listen, Shakur fans. Shakur fans, hello. Anybody home? Looking at Anybody there? Knock, knock. Knock, knock, Javante. Knock, knock. Looking ass, man. Fuck is going on here, bruh? Knock, knock. This nigga don't want. Boy, bluffer, man. I know bluffers when I see one. I told y'all about Keyshawn. I'm telling y'all about Shakur, man. Shout out Show Off Loso being a member for 1 month. He say, what's good, KO? What's good with you? What's good with you?
What's up, famo?
What's happening, man?
Yeah, what's the question?
Hey man, why Shakur didn't want to fight Devin at 147, but he won't come to being at 154, man?
He reneged on kind of being at 154. He told Eddie make the fight at 147.
Dang, so he don't want to smoke with neither one of them.
Nah, he said I was probably biting off a little bit more than I could chew, talking about 154. When he tried to laugh it off, but he was like, yeah, he was like, I'd probably too hyped for the interview or something. I mean, I'm paraphrasing. He's like, I was probably too hyped because I was in New York that weekend. I thought the weekend was gonna be hype. I was too hyped. I wanted to fight, so I said 154. But nah, he called Eddie and told him after Conor Ben said, "Don't duck me like Javante Davis." He text Eddie Hearn and told him to make the fight at 147.
You say he was too hype for this. Come on, dog.
Hey, dog. Come on, dog. Hey, yeah. When Conor Ben said,
"Don't," I know you like that
Javante
nigga. That nigga be capping, bro. He be capping hard.
Hey. Hey,
B Hayes, come on, dog. You say I was a little too hyped for the interview. I thought New York was gonna be lit.
Hey.
With no fans in the crowd, you thought it was gonna be lit?
Hey, dog, we all thought that weekend was gonna be lit, bro. Don't say you ain't think that was gonna be a good night of boxing. Don't say you ain't think that was gonna be a good ass night of boxing. We was all disappointed, nigga.
Ooh. Nah, I knew T.O. and Barboza wasn't gonna be on shit. I knew Devin and Jose Ramirez wasn't gonna be on shit. Ryan and Rolly fucked it up because I thought that fight was gonna be fun to watch. But bro, tell your boy Shakur to go get him a goddamn publicist, bro. Go get him somebody that can take his phone from him, bro. Because this is horrible, dog.
I'm Himothy, dog. They need to pay me though, yeah.
Bro, you gotta take his phone from him, bro. You gotta do something, bro. This nigga here, man.
He ain't said shit, man. He ain't training.
And that's what I'm saying. So when you doing stuff like that, bro, how can we ever take you serious, bro?
Come on, bro. Like, will he be
all
talking?
Right, so he locked in on Zapata as he need to be,
tweet for 3 days straight after the fight. Trust me. You're gonna hear everything
not
you
want to hear
from him after the fight. Right now, he in camp, bro.
Not if he lose, he ain't. If he lose, he gonna go quiet, bro. Them boy, this new generation, boy, when they lose, if they take a bad performance, nigga, he gonna be quiet as a church mouse. Or Shakur don't get quiet. He just start apologizing, nigga. If he don't look good in this fight, bro, nigga, hand gonna be broke, shoulder gonna be fucked up. He was really sick for real. You know what I'm saying? He gonna show some text messages. All that shit, bro. What?
I ain't trying to cut you off, but whatever it is, whatever it is, Twitter's ain't gonna tweet for 3 days straight after the fight. Trust me.
Okay, bro. All right.
Y'all gonna be like, damn, dog, you gonna miss your wife and your daughter.
I hope he give you something. I hope he give you and his fans something to brag about, bro.
Oh, dog, I see it coming, bro.
I hope he give y'all something to brag about, bro. Let me I'm finna get on this Tank and Roach shit, bro. And I'm gonna open up the panel if you want to come back, bro.
All right, fam, over and love.
Peace out, man. Shout out to my dog B-Hay. He say Shakur just got a little too lit, man. He got ahead of himself. KO. Let my boy make. I can fuck with B-Hay. Cause B-Hay to be like, look, man, he was bullshit. He was bullshit. He was capping a little bit. KO. It's okay, man. He locked in on Zapata. We just focus on Zapata. KO, please. Though. We don't want to talk about this shit. That boy say 3,000 tweets coming soon. Listen, bro. I just hope he gets a chance to really pop his shit. I don't want to hear tweets. I don't want to see tweets where he's like, man, y'all just don't understand boxing, man. It's a sweet science, man. And y'all say I'm boring. Y'all just don't understand boxing. See, I had to do that. My hand was hurt. My hand was hurt. My elbow was hurt. I had bursitis. You know what I'm saying? I sprung my ACL in my elbow. Even though the elbow don't have an ACL, bro, I had fucked up ligaments in my pinky finger on my left hand, so I couldn't throw my left hand and shit. I was playing basketball leading up to the camp, and I jammed my finger, and I didn't pull it out right, and so I was unable to throw my left hand. I couldn't bend my glove all the way. Like, ain't nobody, like, I'm telling y'all, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. I just hope he's able to talk some shit and stand on business. He said we missing 60 likes. How many likes we got, Raw? How many likes we got, Raw? How many likes do we got right now? 332? Let's keep going, though. Salute to everybody that hit the super chat and the cash app. Please show your support to the channel. Let's try to get up to 400 likes if we can. But show your support to the channel. Hit that cash app. Hit that super chat. I'm going to get to the last topic before we drop the link for everybody to pull up and talk some boxing with your boy KO. Lamont Roach, as we were talking about Telafimu Timalifu earlier today. And his PBC apparently signing with the PBC, according to TGB Promotions repost and retweet. And what Telafimu put on social media today on his Instagram. Lamont Roach said that, hey man, Telafimu, I'm letting the cat out the bag. Telafimu is just doing this shit so he can fight me for his belt at 140. That's what he holding out on, is to fight me at 140 pounds. And I gotta say, bro, I don't want to hear no excuses for Lamont Roach when Tank Davis dog walk his ass, bro. Because this little interview tour, this little Reaper's Tale YouTube channel shit, all these interviews and shit. Now you calling out fighters with a fight lined up. I think I seen a post where this nigga was taking pictures at a food truck buying food and shit. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. I hope you locked in. I really hope you locked in, bro, because I tell you what, based on how they both been behaving since the first fight, I really prefer what Tank Davis is on right now. The attitude, not saying shit, not really. I mean, he was and Lamont Roach chugging beers and shit. Okay, bro. Okay. Okay. I know D Free. I know. I'm just going out. I'm just saying what he said, bro. I really hope. I really hope, bro, that he ain't taking this shit for granted, bro. Because say what you want, it can get real dangerous in there when the less talented fighter is overlooking the more talented fighter. Because let's keep it 100. Tank Davis always has been, currently is, and probably always will be a more talented and better fighter than Lamont Roach. Tank fought worse than we ever seen him fought and still got a draw. Lamont Roach fought better than we've ever seen him fought and got a draw. I am under the impression, and I believe wholeheartedly, that that Lamont Roach cannot fight any better than he fought in the first fight. And I think Tank Davis can fight astronomically better. And when you couple it, when you add to the fact that it looks like Lamont Roach might not be focused in the fight, and Tank Davis is giving out nothing but focus, bruh. Y'all better take some time to get y'all shit together. Jupe says he posting this stuff on purpose to throw people off. I think he locked in. He had the opportunity of a lifetime. Don't see him messing that up. You don't know what people. I get what you're saying. You don't know what people do with publicity till they get it. But here's what I'm saying, Jupe. Doing that reaction video that he did of his fight, that takes time. Doing those interviews that he's been doing since the first fight, that takes time. Tank been in the gym those whole time. So them travel days and them interview days and all them days that that he used to do all this extra shit, Tank been training hard. and I understand your opinion. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with it. He still could be behind the 8 ball. Tank been training since March the 3rd. March the 3rd. So all I'm telling y'all, bro. How do you know Roach hasn't been training? I'm not in this camp. I don't know. I do know that hockey games are 3 hours. Chugging a beer ain't good. This new party Roach is cool. I also know I've never seen him call out another opponent while he got one opponent lined up. He acting different. Y'all can say, oh, it's just a ploy. It's this. Okay. I hope y'all right because I want to see a good fight. It's not going to matter because I got Tank dogging him in the second fight. It's not going to matter in my opinion, but I just don't want to hear shit. I don't want Tank to be giving this credit when he go out here and dog walk this boy. We got Loso dropping the 2-piece super chat in the building. Shakur the Cap Stevenson. That's all I'm telling y'all, bro. Cause I can see it coming in. Oh, Roach wasn't focused. Did you see him at the weigh-in? He looked chubby. Did you see he didn't have as much time to train? He took Tank for granted this time. Cause he beat him so easily the first time. Okay, I can hear all this crazy shit. KO, I hope you're not falling for that stuff. You way smarter than that. Falling for what, bro? Falling for what? The mere fact that you like his mind is, bro, you can see the mind shift change, bro. You can see him switch his mindset, bro. He wasn't acting like this, dog. He was not acting like this, bro. Y'all can miss me with all that shit. I know an attitude change when I see one. I know it when I see it, bro. He wasn't acting like this. Buddy is out here really feeling himself, and we'll see if it's warranted. I believe he a one-hit wonder like Vanilla Ice, bro. We got Lefty with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say, he was in the club last night again, KO, buying bottles and all that. Okay, bro. And even if you are training and then going buying bottles, even if you are training and then doing interviews, man, you ain't used to do all this shit. You better lock in, bro. You better lock the hell in. Straight up. He said Tank is too small. He did. I hope. Let's see if he treat him like that. If he too small, you should go in there and bully him, right? I can't wait to see that fight, though, bro. I hope he's not overlooking him. And even if he is, that's his goddamn fault. Whoever win this fight should get full credit. Because make no mistake about it, bro. I'm going to say this, then I'm going to drop the link. This idea that some of you have that the second fight going to look like the first fight, I would just tell you to go study some more boxing, bro. I would tell you to go study some more boxing. And it ain't got to be the examples that I've been giving you recently. Just go look at Khalil Cole's last 2 fights. Khalil Cole versus Manuel Gallegos. Go watch that fight, bro. Go watch the first fight that Khalil Cole had where he got stopped in the 9th round and got beat up and outworked on the way to getting stopped in the 9th round. And watch him in the second fight dominate, work behind his jab, outbox, beat up, and stop Manuel Gallegos, bro. Just go watch it. Go watch it. If y'all think that this second fight, win, lose, or draw, the second fight ain't gonna look nothing like the first fight, bro. Y'all gonna see. Shout out to Hunter on the Hunt, 20-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, what up, KO? Just getting in, but I'm here. Gotta go back and watch from the beginning later to make sure I don't miss nothing. Appreciate you, Hunter on the Hunt. Big time supporter to the channel, bro. Kevin Rice says, KO, which ref do you think will be working the Tank vs. Roach rematch? I hope it's the Taylor dude. Tom Taylor, the white dude. I hope it's that. I like him, bro. I like him as a ref. He was the ref for Tank and Ryan, bro. He was the ref for Tank and Ryan. And I think he was the appreciate that, Bella, for sure. The dude that did the Tank and Ryan one, I wouldn't mind Thomas Taylor, bro. I like him as a ref. He fair. He don't be showing no favoritism. He gonna warn a nigga. He gonna tell a nigga straight up, like, look, bro, you can't be doing that shit. He told Tank in the Ryan fight, like, look, man, stop all that grabbing and shit, bro. Stop all that holding and shit. I like Thomas Taylor. He young enough. I don't like the old ass refs and shit. The older crew. I like Thomas Taylor, bro. I think he is I think he's the one. I think he's the one that should do that fight. Shout out to my dog HTX Nate 44. 5 of them things. 5-piece. No biscuit and super chat. What up, KO? It's been a long time since I dropped the super chat. And I appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate you, big dog. Nami says Robert Bird always made me mad. Harvey Doc, I don't know, bro. Harvey Doc, Steve Willis, he was the one from the first fight. I don't think Lamont Roach and his team gonna allow that shit to happen, bro. So we can discount him. Harvey Doc, yeah, I don't know. Harvey be cool sometimes. Then sometimes Harvey, like he was tripping in that Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight, bro. I ain't seen Thomas Taylor fuck up. You know what I mean? Like Harvey, Steve Willis, he made a mistake in the Tank and Roach fight. Harvey Doc, he fucked up in the Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight. Thomas Taylor, I ain't seen him mess up yet, bro. I ain't seen him mess up yet. So I wanted to be Thomas Taylor. I think that'd be a perfect ref for them boys. That way, you know, you want a ref that can like make the right calls, but do a real good job of making sure that they ain't the reason that somebody win or lose. You know what I mean? Like like make sure that they stay the fuck out the way and let the fighters decide who winning that shit. And make it like boxing. Like don't let them niggas be grabbing and wrestling and all that shit. Nah, bro, stay the fuck out the way. Warn a nigga when you supposed to warn a nigga. Break them up when you supposed to break them up. Deduct the point when you supposed to deduct the point. And stay the fuck out the way, bro. Stay the hell out the way. Shout out to my dog L&L Sports Commentary with KC 2-piece, no biscuit and super chat. Been on vacay. I'm back at the house. Salute. I hope you enjoyed your vacation, bro. Appreciate you coming back and showing some love, man. Night Rider say Harvey Doc be having parlays. I don't care what nobody say. That what it looked like. He like, shit, I bet this fight to go to fucking distance, nigga. Shit. I bet this Devin and Ryan fight to go to distance, nigga. Was Harvey Doc the nigga that was, bro? Harvey Doc, the bald-headed dude, right? The bald-headed black dude, kind of tall and shit. That's Harvey Doc, correct? Tall, bald-headed black dude. Ain't got no facial hair. Okay, that's him. Bro, didn't he ref Benavidez versus Caleb Plant? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? Was that him, bro? Was he the ref for Caleb Plant and David Benavidez when they fought? That was Bayless. Okay, yeah. So I don't want Kenny Bayless either. Oh yeah, Kenny Bayless got her and shit, and he dark and he older than Harvey Doc. Yeah, we don't need him either, bro. Kenny Bayless saved Caleb Plant life, but at the same time, he allowed Caleb Plant to get his ass whooped on, bro. Kenny Bayless bet his parlay to go the distance, bro. I guarantee you he had a parlay and he bet his entire referee money to go the distance in that fight, bro. My bad boxing and barbecue, bro. Oh, shit, man. So, yeah, my vote is for Thomas Taylor, bro. Yeah, my vote is for Thomas Taylor. And let me say this, bro, and then I'm going to move on. A couple of things I'm hearing, I'm trying to work to confirm them for you guys. Number one, Kevin Cunningham is indeed the head trainer for Tank Davis in this fight, is what I'm hearing. But Calvin Ford has been down there with Tank in Florida with him and Kevin Cunningham for the last 2 or 3 months. Kenny Ellis has not joined yet, but Kenny Ellis is reportedly back in Baltimore doing all the game planning, coming up with the strategy for how they gonna approach this fight. And he's looking at the film and shit like that. But I'm being told that Kevin Cunningham and Calvin Ford are down there in camp with Tank, and Calvin Ford been down there in Florida with Tank for about a month, and Tank been down in Florida for about a month and a half, 2 months already. That's what I'm being told. I'm trying to substantiate that. See if I can substantiate that. I'll let y'all know. Second thing, rumor, trying to work out if it's true or not. Remember, I told y'all the rumor about Tank being in Florida with Kevin Cunningham, and then I said, okay, let me find out. And then that's indeed what I'm being told is indeed the case. Another rumor that I'm hearing is that he might be getting work in with Erickson Lubin. Now, I will say, getting work in with Erickson Lubin, who's a southpaw, that is, I don't know how that can help you with Lamont Roach in terms of how Lamont Roach fight as an orthodox fighter and kind of what he doing. But I will tell you this: the mindset of a nigga that fight at 135 to use Erickson Lubin to help him get ready kind of tells me all I need to know about what type of time and Tank is on right now. I'm trying to substantiate that though. So I'm trying to find out his sparring partners for y'all, and I'm trying to find out if I can substantiate that he is indeed Cunningham is going to be the lead trainer for this fight. That's what I'm trying to do. He says, "Man, stop it. Have I ever lied to you before, bro?" See, I don't understand why people do this shit, bro. And I'm getting kind of new to this, like having access to people and information that y'all don't have access to, and then giving it to y'all. But then being doubted and shit. Like, I ain't never lied to you before, so what you mean, man? Stop it, bro. Yes, frequent. We just talked about that. Are you unbiased in this rematch? No, Devin, I'm not unbiased. I'm a huge Gervonta Tank Davis fan. I'll be rooting for him to win. I'm not unbiased in any Tank Davis fights. I'm not unbiased in any Abdullah Mason fights. I'm not unbiased in any David Benavidez fight. I'm not unbiased in any who else, bro? Jesse Bam Rodriguez fights. David Morrell. Like I'm very biased, bro. I'm very biased, as most human beings are. Now I'm talking about him sparring Lubin means his mindset is different. He was sparring a 122-pound fighter last time. I guess you forgot that though, bro. Ronnie says KO a big Bud fan now too. No, I'm not. I want y'all to get that fight announced though. It's looking real different. It's looking real different. Supposed to be on a Friday. When they gonna announce this shit? C-Live Promotions, TKO Promotion. We don't know what the hell going on, Ronnie, over there with that fight. I just hope they fight, bro. I'll be rooting for Bud this one time and one time only, bro. All right, we got about an hour left, man. I'll chop it up with y'all real quick. Y'all come holler at your boy, man. Come holler at your boy KO, man. Let's talk some boxing together, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, no Devin fan, bro. Yeah, that's what they saying. Dana is now the promoter of the fight. They changing promoters. They like, what the hell going on, bro? What the hell going on? Let me drop this link, man. Hey, 2 Cents, what's going on with you?
Give me 1 second, KO. I'm gonna come back.
All good. B Hayes, what up?
Nah, I was here earlier, man. I was just coming back to kick it with the homies, you know.
Already. Blunt, what's good, bro? What you got, fam?
Man, I got a little something, man. Abdullah looked good. You know what I'm saying? He boxed a whole lot better, was very patient. I really like this defense on the inside. He really looked like he took Shakur's advice. You know what I'm saying? Being patient, not giving up his height, and just boxing. He's a good boxer when he utilizes that ability instead of just bull rushing and getting niggas up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I like that about Mason, man. But I got a question for the panel. If
Save
anybody,
your question. Let me pass it around, and you can be the
oh,
first one. You can be the first. No, you can be the first one to ask a question, bro.
I
You can
got
be the
you.
first one to ask. Calm down, calm down. Let them go because you might ask something that'll make the whole panel erupt. Let me let everybody talk, and then
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
ask your question. Mikey, what's up? What you got for the show?
Man, that motherfucker Abdullah Mason sharp than a motherfucker. But outside of that, the Tank Roach rematch, I really can't give much credit when Tank do what he's supposed to do because at the end of the day, we shouldn't even be here. You know, we shouldn't even be here with that fight, and that's that.
Okay, we gonna move to Pay. What up, Pay?
What's going on, KO? Salute to the panel.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. What you got,
Shit,
bro?
I ain't really got too much, but I'm glad for the rematch. I did see far as Keyshawn and shit. I think he just need to. I think he need to. I think he need to take a step back, bro. I think he letting that fame shit get to him too much. Because there was no
Mm.
reason for him to go in that locker room and do what he did. But far as Tio, I think that'd be a big fight for sure. I think Tank should move up to 40 to take that fight though. Um, with with Tio, and far as Abdullah, he did an excellent job, bro. I seen that he was more patient. He ain't rushed nothing, and he pretty much made a nigga quit on the stool. I mean, what else? What else can we ask from him?
Shit, nothing.
Uh, Good ass job. And as far as who is the other person? Damn, that's oh, far as Shakur, bro. I just think that, bro, like all these hoops and hurdles shit is just unnecessary, man. As I think, I say, bro, just go and make the fight, bro. Like you're a free agent, as you say, just go and make the fight that you want. You did the shit with Zaveda. Why not do it the same shit with you? You don't need Turkey to make no fight, bro. Unless only way I can see him using Turkey for real is because he know that he's not gonna get a high percentage of the probably the pay-per-view revenue. But I mean, I ain't really heard too many people complain about their paychecks when they got done fighting with Tank. So I don't understand what the other issue is. But that's pretty
Mm.
much all I got right now, bro.
Already. We're going to Terrence. What up, Terrence?
What up, knockout? Just real quick, I'm gonna be trying to read real quick.
Yes,
Listen,
sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
y'all can call Shakur Twitter and caps and all this bullshit y'all want. But you know what? It's getting down to the nitty gritty. You look at that division. You got Martado, whatever the fuck his name is, him up there, Abdullah coming up. Tank up there. It's only about 5 or 6 names. So when he beat all y'all favorite fighters and he ends up as number one, as we've been telling y'all the whole time, is he's the best, then all of that talking about him being a Twitter fingers, who cares about all that shit y'all talking about? All we know is at 135, not 154, not 147, he's the best fighter. That's all I gotta say.
We got
Honestly,
Lefty. What's up, Lefty?
What's up, KO? What it do, big dog?
What's happening? What's happening? What you got for the show, man?
All I gotta say is I think Lamont need to tighten up, man. He
Mm.
been out. He been out every weekend, especially here, man. He been turning up, buying bottles and
Where's here? You
all
in
that.
DC?
Yeah, man. You know,
Okay, go ahead.
I'm already tuned in. You know, I know his um and no excuses. His the one who he hit the bag with. That's one of my big dogs, for real, for real. So I'm already in tune with what Lamont got going on. But I just hope I don't wanna come back to the internet after they fight and they be like, Lamont wasn't on top and I don't want him to be a one hit wonder. I want him to come back in shape and I want to see little bro crack. and get his get back. That's all. But he
Already.
ain't. But Lamar ain't going about it the right way, man. Man, you gotta go
Yeah.
check his IG story out and all that, man. He all in the club with Shy, popping bottles and all that, man. Every weekend, man.
All right. Well, I
Man.
hope not for his sake, bro. That shit be crazy. He need to lock the hell in. We got Victor in the building. What up, Victor?
Salute KO. Salute and
What's
good evening,
happening,
my
bro?
brother.
What's happening? I'm chilling, man.
What's
What you got
Salute,
for
happening?
the
Vic.
show?
Salute to the panel and salute to my
Salute,
boy.
salute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Terrence, what's up? Hey, let me just say three quick bullet points. One,
Okay.
hey, Terrence, all them niggas up there in 35, and let's just say within that weight range section, 130, 135, 140, and they can all beat each other up, but ain't none of them, zero of them, gonna be number one without removing Tank from that spot. Because that number one spot belongs to Tank. So no matter what they do to each other, they're gonna have to get through Tank first. They all gonna have to go through Tank. Period. Because he's in
Mm.
the number one spot. Now let me
Mm.
just say this too, real quick. You know what I mean? Something that goes back to the last time we were on, and somebody mentioned something, and it was discussed for about, I don't know, it might have been discussed for about 2 or 3 minutes. Matter of fact, it wasn't even discussed. It was just mentioned. See, let me tell you something about me. Somebody said to me, I was in discussion with somebody today,
Mm-hmm.
defending that number one boy, Tank, and they said, well, Vic, we're familiar with you because you are Tank's number one in the world fan. I am. In defense of, I'm gonna tell you, let me explain. If you're an athlete, and it would seem to me that a whole host, look, some people that are on the wrong side of the fence are athletes, trainers, ex-boxers, current boxers, and they get up on these and other panels and they clown or what's the word, denigrate Tank and his achievements and accomplishments. But beyond that, not beyond that, but besides that, that the fact that he is that number one, he is in that number one spot. All right, now this is what I say about that on that particular, from that particular angle. If you are an athlete, there should be no way anything negative should come out of your mouth and going in the direction of Tank because he is
Mm.
cut from the same cloth you are. He is of your ilk, and you know what it is to be an athlete. And if you want what do you call it? What do they call your come on, Victor, um career? Let's put it that way. If you want to uh, delve into your career in the realm of athleticism, just like the sport itself, boxing. If you
Mm-hmm.
want the sport of boxing to grow, if you want the sport of boxing to stay on solid footing, you got to appreciate Tank. Tank is helping the sport stay viable, helping it stay, bringing eyes on, and so on and so forth. So if you love the sport, then you got to appreciate Tank, right? And an athlete too. So I'll say that. And then last but not least, um,
Okay.
uh, the last point I'm gonna make is, and going back to that discussion from the last panel or the last time we were on, somebody just mentioned in passing, oh, well, better look out for Inoue, because Inoue is fast, and they were suggesting that that Inoue has speed. He's fast,
Yes.
but they were matching him up with Tank. And
Okay.
this is what I was saying about me being Tank's number one defender. That's what I consider myself, Tank's number one defender, because I'm an athlete. See, and I'm not gonna let nobody talk down athleticism and all the different places it can go. But anyway, I was saying is that uh describe Tank accurately. So when you're trying to match or yeah, match compare in a way to Tank and say, well, in a way got speed. Tank ain't got speed. Tank has it's well beyond that. That's not enough. You fell real short when you attach the simple mere word speed to Tank, because Tank has explosive speed. Let me tell you something. Now listen to me. You take a one of them balls that used to go in them cannons that we used to use back in the days when we had war, the Civil War, and all that. You take one of them cannonballs. Let's say 50 pounds, right? Now you can take that cannonball and throw that motherfucker up against a wall, any wall, and it'll crack and maybe somewhat break that wall up into a little bit of pieces. But if you put the right amount of
Not to cut you off,
explosiveness,
Victor, but
yeah,
not to cut you off, Victor, but land your plane, bro.
right
Land your
here,
plane. We
right
get a
here,
little long
right
winded.
here, right here. I can do that sometime when I'm talking about tank. But if you put some explosiveness behind that cannonball will go through that wall, knock through any and everything on the interior of that building, and come out on the other side and go through that wall too. That's what you call explosiveness. Simple speed
God
is
Then
not
what?
enough.
damn.
Okay.
I'm
Oh
finished.
shit.
Old
Already.
headed
We got
Can
love.
2 cents.
I say
God
something, KO?
damn, boy.
KO, can I say something?
y'all leave OG alone. Goddamn. Hey, I ain't finna do Victor like that. Goddamn it. Chill out.
That nigga
I
wrote a
got two more
poem to
people gotta
Tank,
go.
man.
I got two more people gotta go, and then we're gonna open up the panel for everybody. 2 cents. What you got for the show? Go ahead.
What's up? What's up? I got two things real quick. First is
Okay.
Keyshawn, and then I got something to say real quick about Shakur. The first thing I want to say about Keyshawn is what I'm hearing, and a lot of people coming on my panel saying like, "Oh well, Keyshawn made a mistake," and I've been thinking about that, and I'm like, was it a mistake or was it self-sabotage? Because I'm trying to think of when the mistake came in. Was the mistake picking De Los Santos and not fighting the fighters that Top Rank was suggesting to you? Because he mentioned that in the interview. Was the mistake over there teaming up with Bomac and Bud and strategizing and deciding to come in overweight to try to get a weight advantage in a fight of an opponent that you cherry picked off the couch that you knew had a lot to overcome in order to win this fight? Was that the mistake? Was the mistake getting the fight canceled because of what you decided to do? Was that the mistake? Was the mistake being upset about your brother getting beat in a fair fight and deciding to go in his opponent's locker room and headbutt him? Was that the mistake? Like, what part of this whole situation was a mistake? Like, I don't understand why people are saying it was a mistake. No, none of this was a mistake. It was all calculated. And it wasn't even a calculated risk. It was just a calculated self-sabotage. And that's exactly what it was. That's to give my 2 cents. And my second thing is, how can people excuse Shakur Stevenson for saying Turkey promised him he was going to get him a Javante Tank Davis fight, but then say something like, well, if he would have signed the
Talk
PBC,
about it.
he didn't know for sure if he was going to get the Tank fight. So you're telling me he has a better chance of trusting Turkey of getting him a Tank fight than signing with PBC for one fight and getting a Tank fight? Like, I don't
Talk about
understand
it.
the logic behind that at all. And where is the criticism for that? But that's all I
When
wanted to say.
when did he say
All
this?
right,
Two
hold on. Now
cents.
we got Enigma, then we got Deem, and then the panel's open. We got a whole
I
lot
got
of
my
time.
question too, KO.
Yeah, I got Enigma, I got Deem, then I got your question, Blunt, and we can fire off. We can open up the panel. Enigma, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, what up, everybody? Salute to the panel.
What's good? What you got, famo?
Salute.
First thing, I'm gonna go to the Shakur Stevenson and Turkey Al Sheikh thing with this Javante Davis fight. One, the reason why I think Shakur want Turkey involved in this fight because he knows the situation between Javante and Turkey and how Javante feel about Turkey. So he feel that he can get him to come over there. That's gonna give him some type of motherfucking advantage. You know what I mean? And then on the other end, this whole Abdullah Mason, that boy is a fucking problem, man. A big problem. And I don't see Shakur doing nothing with him at all. No type of way. And then Keyshawn Davis, like Two Cents was saying, that wasn't no mistake. That shit was a choice. He chose to do that bullshit. He chose to do that. And as far as him missing weight, he missed weight by 4.5 pounds. That's deliberate. He didn't try to make the weight, but everybody jumped on Tank back when Tank missed weight. He missed weight by 1 pound. That's just crazy to me. But Tank tried to make the weight, and he still had to fight. That's all I gotta say about that, man.
Already, my brother from Philly is in there, bitch. I ain't seen him in a minute. I'm glad to see
Oh
him
yeah,
up
Dean,
here.
what up?
We got Dean in the building. Dean, what up?
Takes age like fine wine, don't they?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What you got for
Hey,
the
yo,
show, bro?
knockout, congratulations on the undefeated week. They be saying that you don't be knowing what you be talking about, but you be getting them picks right a lot, so you know something.
Hey, I
You
mean,
know,
hey, you know,
I'm just saying I gotta give credit where credit is due. My bro be knowing
appreciate
what
it.
he talking about. But
Appreciate it.
where do we begin? Well, I'll start with this. I got some time to think about it, y'all.
Okay.
Keyshawn Davis is one of the biggest suckers walking the earth, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Damn.
I
Talk
had
Okay.
time to
about
think
it.
about it. As a man, I had time to think about this.
Out the gate. Go
I'm
ahead.
deep. I'm talking crazy all week to everybody. Abdullah, you want to fight next? You're scared. Shut up. You don't want to fight.
Okay.
I'm doing the most, right? Okay, cool. Knock, knock, Tank. Oh, I understand where Tank coming from. No, you don't. You ain't even make weight to defend your title. You couldn't understand where the man is coming from at all. But
Damn.
you do that, right? Then you get up there and miss weight on the scale and then smile about it. And then you missed right under the amount, KO, just so the fight don't be canceled. So you wanted to be in a
Yeah.
situation where
Yeah.
you could still get your money. But I'm going to tell you where the suckiness really come in at.
Mm-hmm.
You got mad because your brother lost, right? Do y'all anybody up here
Mm-hmm.
think that any of that would have happened if Keyshawn Davis' brother would have won and he would have made weight and beat De Los Santos? If the answer is no to that question, he's a sucker. It was definitely a choice. It was on purpose because you would have been able to control your emotions then. You mad at every suckers is narcissists. You're mad at everybody else for something you did. That's the definition of a narcissist. You're deflecting. And what he did more than deflecting, KO, because I thought about it. If the boy that Keon beat up, his little brother, if the boy that Keon
Yeah.
beat up, family would have went backstage, Keyshawn would have been saying how much of a sucker move that was. So guess what? It applies to you then. Sorry. If
Church.
anybody would have did that to one of your brothers, you would have called them a sucker, right? So what do that make you? What's good for the goose, correct? And I'm a land here so we can get the panel open. All my Shakur Stevenson fans, y'all know I rock with Shakur, but we're not doing this, and I'm not about to be nice to anybody about this anymore. If he mentions anything else about Turkey getting involved, then that's the only way the fight can happen. He is ducking Gervonta Davis. He knows that is not going to happen. Period. I don't want to talk about it no more. He knows that's not going to happen. One, because Gervonta Davis got a contract.
He
Two,
don't say it.
who the fuck are you to tell? If Turkey can't tell him nothing, what the fuck do Shakur think she could tell Gervonta Davis?
I
Nah,
mean, but we really acting like Shakur Stevenson
Church.
is in the same position that he's always been in. Like y'all remember him in one position in his career, and y'all not taking a look at what's actually been going on with him. This man is fighting on
Hey,
undercards
so
out the country. How you think he got some like negotiating room to say something? Like I don't understand that.
my thing is, he's not the
I
number
mean,
one
but you
pound
got
for
check
pound
what he
fighter
getting
in the
paid
world.
though.
In
He
the
not
last,
the.
the last,
Let me say this, y'all, and then y'all could go. I just want to say this. If
We
Terrence
gotta go to
Crawford
Blunt.
had to do it, who the fuck do Shakur Stevenson think he is?
All right, Blunt. You had your question for the panel. Go ahead and ask your question so we can get this shit going.
All right,
What's
so
up, bro?
it's like
let me go after him.
two questions. So the first one is, who on this panel think Abdullah can beat Shakur?
I,
Me.
I do.
Not me.
I think so.
Not me.
I don't.
Okay,
Not at all.
I think it.
my second question is this: does he knock Shakur out, or does he
Hell
outbox?
no.
No, it's a
Hell
fact.
no. He can't knock. That's the problem.
I think he'll stop Shakur late.
Okay.
Wow.
Nah,
Blunt,
That's
I
bro.
don't know.
no.
Hey, but
Blunt, I
Hell
don't
what,
know.
no.
what I think everybody missing though, fuck all this, because I meant to say that shit when I first started talking, but I was driving. But I think what make the fuck all the missing weight shit, fuck all that shit, bro. This nigga put his child in harm's way. That's the shit
Right
that fuck.
there.
That's fuck everything else that happened, bro. You
Yeah.
put your child in harm's way, my nigga. Like that's where I lost all respect from him at, bro. Like from that point on, bro, I don't even support dude no more.
But
Like
I
Hmm.
mean,
that
Support who?
He talking about
She
Keyshawn,
said,
bro.
oh,
Keyshawn, bro. You talk about
yeah,
your son so much on and
yeah,
bro, you talk about your son, how happy you are to have your son, but in that split second, bro, you
yeah,
forgot your son was in the fucking stroller to go and try to fight somebody that you started this.
A pay over
yeah.
nothing.
Hey,
All that
can I
happened was your brother lost. That was it. Nothing else happened.
We
It don't
don't know
matter
that
what.
though, Dean.
It don't matter what Albright said. If he was celebrating doing backflips in the goddamn locker room, he earned that. You as a professional should respect that part. Hey, and guess what? And this would make some more of a sucker, y'all. Did Keyshawn Davis go in Albright locker room when he won? When Keyshawn beat him, did he go in his locker room then?
No,
Oh, all right.
I'm just
okay.
saying. They said locker rooms was right next to each other. I mean, you don't know what he overheard them dudes saying.
It don't
Like
It
matter. That's
don't
not
It
even
don't
how
matter.
they go
matter.
in
It
there.
don't
I'm
matter.
not
It always
excusing it.
matters,
it's out
bro.
of context.
I'm not
Nothing matters.
excusing it. I'm not excusing
Yeah,
it.
person's side doesn't matter.
Well, we're
And
not.
I'm
We're
just
not.
saying, like,
No one's.
we don't know
Like
what them dudes said.
No one's defending.
how immature is it
No
to
one.
say we don't know what them
Man,
dudes
he
said?
should have just stayed in the crowd and watch Abdullah shine, bro. I don't
I
know why he
mean,
left the fight anyway, bro. Why he
Yeah,
didn't
he's
want to
threatened
watch
by that boy,
Abdullah?
man.
And guess
Why he
what?
didn't
Well,
want
how
to
Guess
you?
watch
what, bro? You want to
Abdullah,
know
bro?
why
Like
that go out
like
the window?
you overhear me saying something in the privacy of my locker room, and then you think you can come in there and do something to me? Like
man,
I don't know where
tensions are
y'all
probably
from
flying
or
though.
what y'all do, but that don't fly nowhere.
No, why
if
that don't work,
Tensions are
if you
probably
hear
Boxing
flying.
Hacker?
I
somebody,
think
all
you gotta
right,
hear
if
both
you hear
sides of that
somebody
story.
saying F2 cents boxing, like you're not gonna walk
Are
up
they
on them
saying
and
it
be like,
to
what you talking
me?
about?
No, they
Like
not talking to
if they
me.
was
They
in the
not even
locker room
talking to
chanting
me, bro. They're
FGB3,
not talking to me.
FDB3,
You're talking about fighters
FGB3,
though, to
You
say.
don't go in
FGB3,
nobody
and
as
he
an
walking
athlete,
past
bro.
that shit, you
As
don't
an
think he
athlete, you
might
don't
walk
walk
up
in
in
our
there and
you
be
don't
like, what y'all talking
as
about?
an athlete, bro. You don't walk in our locker room, bro.
Nah,
I'm just
bro.
Never.
You
saying,
don't walk in our
I'm
locker room.
and
We
I'm
can
not
say
That's
we can
excusing it.
say
trouble.
F
I'm
your
not trying to make an
team,
excuse. I'm
F
just trying to
your team, F your city, do that whatever. You come in our locker room, you can handle that shit on the court or outside or whatever. But you don't come in nobody's locker room, bro.
I
You
But
know what I
bro, you
mean?
And
want
they
to know why
say
that go out the
boxing is a
window though,
gentleman's
bro?
sport.
Bro, that go out the window because Calvin didn't go in there. It wasn't Calvin that did it. That
And
goes
Calvin, the
out the
one who
window,
tried to
bro.
break the shit up.
And
Calvin
guess
tried to
what?
break
And
that
guess
shit
what?
up.
And what make it
yes.
even worse, like I asked you again, all that goes out the window because he fought the same person. When Keyshawn was on the winning end of it, did he go in the locker room then? You a sore loser, bro. As simple as that. You fought the same
Y'all let
person.
me catch the
Okay.
super chat, bro. Y'all let me
Who
catch
you
super
lose
chat. We
though?
got Ill Will 85 for 5 of them things in the super chat. Salute to my dog. You say you got an issue with Woo. Keyshawn should send a contract. Nah, I want Keyshawn to send that contract to Abdullah.
Yeah, Keyshawn
Yeah,
versus Abdullah is a good fight.
He ain't gonna do
send the
that.
contract.
He's
Yo,
out of
that's
the
out the
I
division.
don't think
window, y'all.
Abdullah's
Stop
too
mentioning
big
He's
for
that
out
him.
fight.
the.
Bob Arum
He's out of
said no
this
I
already.
think
division.
Abdullah's too big
Abdullah
for him.
said he'll accept the fight at 140.
No,
Yeah,
I
but
know,
Bob
but
Arum
they
said
asked
he's
Bob
Uh,
Arum. Bob Arum already came out and said verbatim that he is not making
okay.
that fight right now. So
All
He
the
unless
said he
shit.
somebody
didn't
can
want to
Wait,
make.
say
He
wait,
didn't
wait,
want
Bob
to make.
Ron,
Keyshawn said he chose
wait,
Edmund. He said he
wait,
chose
wait,
Edmund, and they
wait, wait,
wanted him to
wait.
fight somebody else. Keyshawn on the A side, he talking all that shit. Send the
no,
Man,
I
contract.
Abdullah
agree,
need to
KO.
Wait,
I'm
fight
he.
just
Sam
telling y'all
Noakes,
what
and that's
Bob
it.
said. We know
Wait,
how
wait,
Bob
he.
is.
Abdullah need to
Well,
fight Sam Noakes next,
If
and that's
Bob
it.
don't want that fight to happen, it's not
Abdullah,
gonna happen.
no.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
see Abdullah doing nothing with Key, man. Keys is a different
Abdullah
exactly.
breed.
If
versus
you
I
don't
know
see
he
Keyshawn.
did.
nobody,
I
if
know
you
he.
don't see nobody, if you don't see
Hey,
You ain't
I
nobody
know.
y'all ain't
boxing
talking
out,
I
about
know
okay,
Key
fine,
Hey,
hold
looking
on,
one
hold on,
crazy
mic,
right
one
hold on,
mic,
now,
hold on,
Sam
but
Sam.
one
that
Noakes.
mic.
man
Everybody,
got skills.
everybody, hold
Listen,
up.
this is
Key
what's
got
gonna happen
Everybody,
with
skills.
everybody,
Keyshawn.
hold
I
on,
just keep
fam.
winning
Y'all
though.
hold on,
Keyshawn
fam.
got
The
skills.
fact of the
One
matter
This
mic.
is
is,
what's gonna
the
happen
fact
with
of the matter is,
Keyshawn, man.
boxing hacker. Everybody, hold up, bro. The fact of the matter is, boxing hacker. You don't see anybody doing anything with anybody that I like. You're just a contrarian, bro. So
That's not even true. That's
whatever
not
comes
true.
out of my
I
mouth,
like Abdullah.
you like the other fighter, my nigga.
No, wait,
Like,
wait, wait,
stop it,
wait.
bro.
Wait.
Keyshawn Davis,
We do
and
It,
y'all,
represent
and
two fan
I'm not
bases.
done because I keep hearing
I
this
like
shit. I
Abdullah.
keep hearing this shit. I'm not done talking, bro. I
Go ahead,
keep
let
hearing
me
this shit
explain
about
that.
Shakur Stevenson and
Yeah,
Keyshawn Davis. I keep
yeah.
wondering, like, what are these niggas putting on film to make you niggas think that they just levels above these niggas that we talking about, bro? Like, what did Shakur put on film that make you think Abdullah
He
Mason
don't
can't
get
fuck?
hit.
Keisha,
You don't get
He the
hit.
best defensive fighter in boxing, bro.
You don't get hit. That's what.
That's a lie.
He the number one defensive fighter in boxing.
You don't get hit.
And the number is
He
number
does
one.
get hit.
Okay, yeah, he gets hit. Literally, he gets hit, but he don't get hit much. You don't get hit much.
Versus
That's what.
You got the best offense versus
Are we lying? Are we lying? Does the numbers not tell you that Shakur don't get hit? Are we lying about that?
Listen. And that's
Does the numbers
exactly
not
why
tell you
Abdullah
that?
Mason gonna beat him if he fight him.
Here's the problem, bro. Here's the problem that you have with me, bro. All them numbers and shit, that shit sound cool. But y'all gassing this nigga against fighters that, no disrespect to him, bro, they just ain't been hit, my nigga.
For Abdullah fault. You can't say that, Nacho. For Abdullah fault.
He just fought Jeremiah Nakatila.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't say who Shakur fought and then y'all bump into Abdullah. Who Abdullah fought?
They got a 90+ win percentage.
I'm saying y'all can't do that.
Now,
Y'all can't do that.
Don't ask me a question and then start talking over me on my own shit, bro. Like, I'm trying to answer your question, Terrence. Abdullah Mason just fought Jeremiah Nakatila, and Shakur Stevenson also fought Jeremiah Nakatila. Yeah. Who performed better against him, bro?
I say Shakur. Shakur beat him up.
How?
He did beat him up.
How?
He
12-0. Raymond Murtala.
Nigga.
Better than both.
12. Nigga went 12 with him.
So Raymond Murtala.
Mason ain't go 12 with him.
Just so y'all know,
so you going Raymond Murtala over Shakur.
Just so everybody know, I booted Terrence out, bro, until he come back in a minute, bro.
I have one thing to say to you.
I'm just saying you.
Pacquiao beat a lot of people that Floyd beat better than Floyd did. When Floyd and Pacquiao fought,
no, but that's my point, though, bro. Nobody was saying that Pacquiao didn't deserve a shot against motherfucking Floyd, bro. Part of the reason people wanted to see that fight and thought, let me finish talking, fam. Part of the reason people wanted to see that fight is because all we had to go off of was their performances against common opponents. And people built that fight, wanted to see that fight because it looked like Manny was stepping on everything that Floyd couldn't step on. They got in the ring, and what happened. Same thing here, bro. Y'all keep saying niggas is not ready, bro. Niggas don't want to, ain't ready, ain't on this level. This nigga is doing shit to niggas that they sharing the ring with that they fight scary against, bro. I want to see this shit. Y'all got to stop acting like this young man can't be ready, bro. Y'all got to stop doing this shit. How do we get the next great young fighter, bro? The next great young champion. Guys like Ray Leonard, guys like Wilfredo Benitez. How do we get those if we don't get these young fighters shots and we just write them off, bro?
I agree.
Like, how do we get those?
I'm actually with it. So,
hey, y'all, to KO point,
remember that
Shakur gonna win.
We said that same exact thing about Keyshawn versus Tank. You were the one that said Keyshawn wasn't ready. Do you remember that?
But I pushed for the fight, nigga.
He clearly not ready, bro. What is you talking about?
So I'm saying the
same. He ain't ready mentally.
I want the fight.
I said Tank Davis gonna whoop his ass, make the fight happen. Nigga, you was debating with me because I was saying Tank versus Keyshawn was just as big as Shakur, and I'm cool with either one of them. You argue with me for damn near a whole show about me pushing for the fight.
No, I have no problem with Keyshawn versus Tank. Let's go. I have no problem.
That's a fact, Boxing Hacker. I was there.
Wait, hold up.
No, nigga, listen, Boxing Hacker. Listen to me, bro. You just tried. No, stop talking, fam. Stop talking, bro. You just said that KO, you talking this Abdullah Mason and Shakur shit. But I remember you saying that Keyshawn wasn't ready for Shakur. Yeah, I said he wasn't ready for him. But I was pushing. Let me finish talking, bro. Yes, I said that. But what you left out is that I also said I still want to see the fight. And you argue with me because I was saying I want to see Tank versus Keyshawn just as much as I want to see Tank versus Shakur. I was still pushing for the fight. You niggas are just dismissing Abdullah like he got no shot, bro. You argued with me for a whole show about me wanting Tank versus Keyshawn.
No, he didn't. He ain't say that after the title shot. He said that before, bro. No, he didn't.
After he got a title.
No, he didn't. KO said Boxing Hacker before. He said I remember talking to him about it. Hold on, Boxing Hacker. Hold on, bro. I remember talking to my man
Tank versus Keyshawn. I said
if he beat Dennis Morinchak and get the belt.
What he did to Gustavo Lemons, bro. After he went in there and stepped on Gustavo Lemons, I said, shit, Keyshawn stepping on shit like Shakur ain't. And Shakur better be careful because Keyshawn could get that Tank fight before him because that nigga actually putting on and growing his fan base. And you started
You
arguing
definitely
with me
said that.
saying that nigga wasn't ready, bro.
You said that after he got before you were like Keyshawn's not ready. He's just
He was saying that he don't
Tank,
think he could
blah, blah,
beat him.
blah.
He never
I
said he didn't
always
want to see the fight, boxing hacker.
Wait, hold on, KO, man. Hold on 1 second. I don't know what you're talking about. I was one that was like they should
just
fight.
said what I was
And you were like,
talking
no,
about.
they shouldn't. And I'm
This shit crazy, bro.
I'm saying the exact same thing. I'm saying I want to see the fight. I'm okay Abdullah fighting Keyshawn. I've been saying I want to see Abdullah fighting Keyshawn.
All right, so what you talking about then?
Else.
Well, Boxing Hacker, can I ask you a question, Boxing Hacker?
I just don't think he can beat him.
That's okay. That's
like
fine. Can I ask you this, Boxing Hacker?
It's okay that you don't think he can beat him, bro. But what I want to have a conversation about and what I'm trying to bring to the panel is why are y'all so dismissive of this shit? Like, what I'm trying to figure out what it is that Keyshawn put on tape. I'm trying to figure out what it is that you see from the mindset of Keyshawn Davis and how he's imploding that makes y'all think that Abdullah can't fuck with him. Like, what is it that he's done in the ring? Was it Gustavo Lemons who missed weight by 6 pounds? Was it the 36-year-old Denise Berinchek? Was it motherfucking Jose Pedraza who hadn't fought in a weight class in 5 years? Like, what was it? Was it the fact that he felt so threatened by Abdullah Mason that he made up a whole lie and capped his ass off, knowing he wasn't gonna make weight to try to make himself seem tough in front of Abdullah Mason? I'm trying to figure out what it is that Keyshawn Davis does that makes y'all think Abdullah can't fuck with him, bro.
This question.
It's because he got a belt from a champion that didn't even put up a fight.
They're both
both
Abdullah.
it
Wait,
made me respect the
both
defense.
Abdullah and Keyshawn
And
Washington.
then as far as the
difference is Keyshawn's
one at a time, bro. Let me hear B Hayes, and then we'll go back to you, Boxing Hacker. Go ahead, B Hayes.
I mean, at first to me it was the defense because I thought that Keyshawn had better defense than Abdullah. But I mean, after this weekend, I liked how Abdullah tightened up when he was in there against a power puncher. So he kind of fought defensively like he would fight Keyshawn in this fight against Nakathila. And I gotta respect how defensively performed this past weekend. So and then the other thing to me was Keyshawn is like amped up, like as far as like how he got a lot of adrenaline, but he calm at the same time. And I just thought that Abdullah is just calm, even though he hit hard. You know what I'm saying? He throwing them shots. He just calm. It don't seem like he got that. I guess ain't nobody took him to that aggression part, where we just see him come out that shell a little bit. But I seen Keyshawn come out that shell. I just think he got more dynamics to what it takes to win the fight mentally.
You think Keyshawn is better mentally?
Yeah, because he can go both places. I mean, Keyshawn is real calm in the ring, dog. Like, I mean, he is. He is aggressive. He's aggressive and he hyping shit, but at the same time, he real calm. Like,
well, not when he had that wrestling match, B Hayes, with the other bull. When he had that wrestling match, we can't forget about that part, though.
No, I mean, what does any of that have to do with him?
He a fighter. He loved to fight.
What does any of that have to do with him fighting Abdullah Mason?
He brought the fight out in Keyshawn. Keyshawn loved to fight, bro. Like, so.
No, I'm just saying. No, BA's why I brought that up because I was saying he is calm, but he did get into a little dirty-ish. And when I forgot who he was rumbling, what fight that was, and they was in there.
You talking about Miguel Medueno, bro?
Yeah, Medueno, when they was in there about to throw each other out of the ring and stuff.
Yeah.
Here's my thing, bro, and I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with y'all. Just to my eye, bro, I think Abdullah Mason is way more of an explosive athlete than Keyshawn, bro. I think Keyshawn gonna struggle with how fast and explosive that boy is, man. I'm telling y'all,
I can see that. I can see that
like
going both ways.
That almost dropped Shakur.
But
bro, man, he's special, man. Abdul's special, bro.
I'm telling y'all, bro. Just the whole body, and then I'm gonna let you go, Dean. But the whole body of like from the head movement to the fast hands to the feet movement. That boy twitchy in there, man. Keyshawn ain't twitchy like that. He ain't explosive like that. That boy, like when you talk about Abdullah Mason as an athlete, bro, you talking about like a Jerron Ennis, Terrence Crawford level of athlete in that ring, bro. Like you like it's something different. Like when you're looking at Keyshawn, you can talk about the poise, you can talk about the pedigree, you can talk about the skills, but he don't give you that shit that you get when you watch Abdullah Mason fight, bro. Just to my I think the gap is wide from an athleticism standpoint. I think with the mindset and how calm Abdullah is, he fuck around and get in that bitch and punish Keyshawn, bro.
The
Punish him
reason
bad.
it
He
is,
not, he not gonna
I
punish him.
agree with
And
you.
another
I agree
thing
with
is
what you saying
Keyshawn
about him. The thing
Keyshawn
is,
not
though,
good
bro.
on the back. Keyshawn can't fight on the back foot either.
And they're not fighting
Let
the
me
same
hear
level.
Yes, he
let
can.
me hear Mikey, bro. Mikey was about to say something. Let me hear the homie Mikey, bro.
I agree with everything you saying about Abdullah. He twitched up. He got everything you need. I think the reason people don't see that he's ready, it's like you remember when a nigga play on varsity, but he in like ninth grade.
Yep. I
So
was
it's
one of
kind of
them
like,
people.
yeah, it's kind of like he's still a boy, but everybody know what time it is with him. That's why he on varsity, but he's still a boy though. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think people don't want him to go up too early. But he could do it though. I think he could do it. I just think people think he's too young and too green, and got to grow up a little bit.
But guess what, bro?
Let me ask you this, Mikey. But you would want to see him try though, right?
Oh yeah, I agree with you. I think he
That's all I'm
official.
saying, fam. That's
His
like
his
all
next
I'm
fight
saying
for the
is, all I'm
title,
saying
man.
is, bro. How do we get the young phenoms in the sport, bro? If we don't let them niggas go try to be young
Hey,
phenoms, bro?
KO, I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
but
you
this
a
All I'm
prime
fight
saying,
Keyshawn
bro.
example.
wanted to fight Tank.
Shorty
Hold on,
official. He
y'all. I'm gonna give y'all
official.
hold on real quick. I'm gonna give y'all a prime example why this conversation is even a contradiction. Because we got one of the best fights this year, and it was the same exact situation. Y'all, it was a fight called David versus David. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. David Benavidez had to go in there and show one of the best David Benavidez's we've seen, and it took every goddamn inch of it for him to even get past David Morrell, who y'all can say all of the same things about Abdullah Mason when it comes to Keyshawn. It's literally the same thing.
Man,
He's
V is
more
fresh, bro. What are
athletic.
you talking about?
They,
He's more athletic. David Morrell is more athletic. He's young. He's dynamic. Keyshawn is David Benavidez, more pedigree, not as athletic, but he a dog. So, but that gave us one of the best fights this year. And Benavidez won, but Benavidez, it took everything. It took David Benavidez to be at a different level to show his best,
Huh?
to even
Hey,
get
that was a
past.
What are you
one-sided
talking
ass
about?
whooping,
Hey,
D.
hey,
Man,
hey,
that was a
so
one-sided ass
if
Hey,
we
whooping.
real quick, y'all. Let me get to these
Sam
super
Noakes,
chats. And I'm
if
gonna
we
let
get
y'all.
Sam
Let
Noakes
me get to
versus
these super
Abdullah
chats. And I'm gonna let
Mason
y'all get
in
back to it, bro.
November, would it?
We got the homie Chris with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say a R&B singer just ended Keyshawn's career. Damn. Go ahead, y'all.
Nigga, gas and
Hey,
shit.
if
Man,
we
V is
get
fresh,
Sam
bro.
Noakes
That
versus
nigga did
Abdullah
upload a
Mason
video. I
in
couldn't say
November,
I'm surprised Morrell survived that fight.
don't y'all
Hold
think
on.
that could be one
Say
of
it
the
again,
fights of the
behave.
year?
Say it again, behave.
I said if we get Sam Noakes versus Abdullah Mason in November, don't y'all think that could be one of the fights of the year?
It
Not
could be.
really.
I think so.
No,
That's what we
That's a
need to
good.
be talking
That,
about, bro.
yeah,
Like
you sleeping
Not
on
really.
Sam
Sam
I
Noakes,
Noakes.
want
bro.
to see if Herrera. What that kid
Not
Herrera.
really, bro.
Man,
Sam
Sam
Noakes.
Noakes versus
That's what I
Abdullah
want to
Mason.
see.
That's what we need to be talking
Herrera
about,
Sam
been
bro.
Noakes
talking crazy, man.
Sam Noakes opened himself up too much and throw too many punches, and he way too slow. He getting fucked up.
But
He a
He
good
getting
Herrera
boxer.
might be interesting
man,
though.
I mean
he
that's
getting
cool, but he
fucked up.
got.
That's what
But
I
it's
want. That boy Jadier
on
Herrera.
paper.
But I
On
Herrera,
want to
paper,
yeah.
that's
don't get me
a
Real
pretty
wrong.
shit.
Don't
solid
get me
fight.
wrong.
He
I
he
want to see him that's a
offensive.
great title shot, but fight of the year, no. Coming out party, yeah.
If he can take Abdullah shots and he on offense the way he on offense, and Abdullah be on offense the way he on offense, that might be a
The
fight,
fight
bro.
we
Like,
need to be
That's a
talking
barn
about is
burner,
that's
man.
Abdullah
involved
versus
majority
Scooter
of this
Davis.
year. That's
That's the
probably gonna be
fight we
fight of the
need to
year.
be talking about.
Who?
Scooter Davis got
Abdullah
to fight a
versus
little bit
Scooter
more.
Davis. That's
That's
the
a
Scooter,
Man,
fight
got,
we
Scooter
Scooter
need to
Davis
only
be
ain't
threw that
gonna
talking
be
first
that
already
about.
round
good.
fight. He
had
looked nasty though. That liver shot was
He hitting. Hey,
nasty.
he punching. He
no
punching,
Scooter
That
but
nice.
boy
he ain't beating
cracking.
Abdullah Mason.
That boy cracking,
Scooter's
and
nice.
he like that. I just need to
Yeah,
see.
he's
He
like
only in
that.
6-round fights. I want to see him. I want to see him
All I'm
get a
gonna
few
say
more
is,
than this. Yeah, that boy
KO. I
nasty.
call it early. What
Calling your
I
shot.
saw, what I'm seeing from Scooter and who he
Scooter's
around,
nice.
and I'm projecting where I think he can go, and I think they're gonna meet up at that right time too. So that's why I'm mentioning this fight. I am telling y'all, in a couple years, there's gonna be a mega fight because I don't see Scooter Davis slowing down anytime soon. I
No.
don't
Hey,
think none of that.
Scooter,
I'm gonna just tell
Scooter's
y'all what
nice.
I'm
let me
telling
ask you
y'all.
though,
Y'all
Dean.
can listen or not listen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But it
he's
ain't too many people that size that's cracking like that though.
you
and he
Like
right.
got quick
You
hands.
right.
devastate
Yeah.
and
Hey, you
break your body cracking.
What weight class did he fight that last fight at?
135.
Yeah, 135. But he gonna have to move up. Him and Abdullah. That's why I said them at 140. They both gonna have to move up. So I don't
Yeah, he
think it's
look
ready
way
at
bigger than
35.
dude.
But when they get to 140, Keyshawn, everybody watch out. Because I think they gonna be the two best at that division. That's just my opinion. But we'll
Dean, what
see.
you think about Keon though? Dean, what you think about Keon though?
I
I
like
think
Keon, but
Scooter's better than Keon though.
I don't think Keon could beat Abdullah or Scooter. I'm gonna be
Yeah, I
honest.
think
Nah,
Scooter's
he
better.
gonna be fighting at like 154.
Yeah, he a little bigger. So all right, Keon, I gotta see if his power translates to the next level. He got the skills. What I would like for him
Yeah,
to
that
do
boy
better.
6'4".
Yeah, I would
Six.
like for his footwork to get better, y'all. I would like for him to tighten it up. Like even the body shot he caught homie with, it was
Yeah.
still looping. It wasn't sharp. It wasn't like how Scooters was.
But
You feel what I'm saying?
his
But
movement like fluid though, bro.
But he is
Like
fluid. But I just want to see his footwork get a little better, his ring general shit, things like that. And I gotta see if his chin could get tested, because that be the biggest question with all of these guys.
True.
So when you move up to 54, that chin gotta be sturdy.
yeah.
Because now you
Keon
talking
might
about
end
him
up being
meeting up
better than
against
Keyshawn
Boots
and Kelvin.
and people like that. What you say, bro?
Now, let me ask y'all a
I think
question.
Keon's gonna end up being better than
Let me
Keyshawn and
catch
Kelvin.
the
He's
super
gonna
chat
end up
then.
being better than
2
both
Cents
of
got
them.
a question. Let me catch the super chat then. 2 Cents got a question. We got Gadget X the Ghost with the 5-piece in the super chat. Say God don't like ugly. When Keyshawn loses, and he will run out the ring and cry like Broner did.
Hey, yo,
Damn,
chill out.
that's crazy.
A lot
Go
of people
ahead.
like to criticize Broner about they made a fight, but that was his best fight. Broner was throwing hands in that fight. He was fighting for
He
his
got
life in
the
there.
shit whooped out of him.
Yeah, he was
He
fighting for
definitely
his
did.
life in
That
there.
nigga
I
got
bet
his ass whooped.
any fighter
He
at
was
this time
trying.
wouldn't even make it through no fight like that. But look, my question is, if Nahir Albright was Keyshawn's toughest fight, why would they think his brother could beat him?
2
Was
Cents.
it
We all
Keyshawn
know
Davis
Kelvin
fight?
ain't like that. We knew Kelvin
Cockiness,
wasn't
2
like
Cents.
Was that not like title and like contender type thing? That was,
that.
I
Yeah,
think,
some
because he
shit
had the
like that.
silver title.
2
I
Cents.
think Nair
I mean,
was up
but you
for
were
the
so
silver title.
confident that you went and headbutted the man when your brother lost.
2 Cents is because Nair was off. He was off for 2 years, and they thought people love taking risky fights when the fighter like Keyshawn Davis is off for 2 years. They like doing that. Him and his brother tried to do the same thing. Y'all don't see the play? It
No,
ain't work out
I
though.
don't see the play. I don't see the play out, Dean.
And tried to come in over
Yeah, I
on
mean,
top.
yeah, they not active.
Boxing hacker, why do y'all act like this stuff don't, like the strategic moves and stuff don't be happening? Like, I don't understand.
I didn't say it doesn't happen.
That's
but,
real, dog. I mean, what they
here's the
just
thing,
said
though.
was real.
I feel like
all three of them just fought in February,
Keyshawn's brother felt he could beat him. That's just the thing.
and
But
they picking, and two of them
wasn't
picked
like
somebody that's been off for 2 years.
let's not over exaggerate too. Saying act like Albright was just way like on a different level than Keyshawn's brother.
I'm not over exaggerating. I'm just saying
like,
your brother's an Olympian, and this was
I
his
mean,
first
shit,
opponent.
he was on a different level from that
he
nigga. Did you
was.
watch the fight? I
Yeah,
saw
what
the
the
shit coming.
He had more ring experience.
Yeah, he had more ring experience. Yeah, like
And he from Philly.
he was better, but
And he
wasn't
from
that
My
Philly.
dog.
Don't leave that part
I
out.
ain't
That
seen my
that
homie
play
in
a
a
lot to
minute.
do with it. That got a
What's
lot
up,
to
man?
do with it. People get a Philly ass whooping and they never be the same. Ask Oscar De La Hoya. I'm being real.
Damn.
Chill, bro.
Dean,
Chill.
and he was still
Hey
from
man,
Philly.
while y'all up here talking, bro, I'm watching the Sam Noakes fight, and y'all got me fucked up, man. Abdullah about to cook this dude, bro. Y'all tripping.
All right, okay,
I
KO.
rather see him versus Keyshawn, man. I wish they
Y'all
could.
tripping, bro.
That nigga strong, bro.
All right,
Him versus
strong.
Keyshawn would be
Y'all
a
look
very
like
interesting fight.
he's strong and straight. He's strong and straightforward. All that strength gonna go out the window when he getting punched.
What if the first Abdullah fight you pulled up was against homeboy with the shag and he got dropped twice? You'd be like, man, you got me fucked up.
Nigga, I'd have lost my mind, bro. I was on my way home, and he in the chat. He'll tell you I was on my way home, and Eldo had texted me. He was like, "Say, bro, Abdullah got dropped twice." I was like, "Oh shit," because I was pulling up to the house. I didn't even see like the whole first round or whatever. And then by the time I got in front of the TV for the second round, he was whooping on that boy. And he was stopping him, but I was losing my mind. I was like, "Baby, Abdullah finna lose. We gotta hurry up and get home." Because I timed it wrong. I thought I had more time and shit, bro.
That's real
He texted me and told me, I'm like, "Dog, I'm not even in front of my fucking TV, bro. Don't tell me this shit, bro." Dead
Yeah,
ass, dog.
That's
Dead ass serious, bro.
that's
I damn near
KO.
yeah.
lost my
So
mind.
I
But
mean,
if
so
I
you
was
gotta
there,
hey
I'd have been losing.
wait
Bro.
till you watch the right fight. When you watch the right fight, you're gonna be like, oh, this might be something. I don't know what that is because I ain't really watched him. I'm just saying that nigga got
Nah,
15 knockouts in 17 fights, and
he's
Abdullah
strong.
got
He just straight.
17 knockouts in
He
19
coming
fights.
with a high guard, bro. He coming straight forward with a high guard. He exits straight back. His feet are planted. He's very basic. Abdullah about to counter all that shit, bro. And he gonna be hard to hit. He gonna be fucked up with a jab before he ever get inside, bro.
Why we letting Kid Austin get away with ducking Abdullah Mason? We not skipping that, man.
Nah, but we all know that though. We all
No,
know
Floyd
that.
Nobody give a
Schofield
fuck
need to
about
be
no kid
next.
Austin.
That's who need to be
That's
next.
already cemented in our brain,
Nah,
Dean.
Floyd
We
Schofield's
already
got
know
built the
that.
rest
Who
of
on
his
the
life,
panel
man.
don't know that Kid
Man,
Austin
Boxing
Floyd
ducked
hacker,
Abdullah
Schofield,
Mason.
boxing
Floyd
hacker, who
Schofield
What
wanted
said
happened
forgot
was
Javante
trying to.
Davis to fight
Floyd
Kid
Schofield forgot
Austin,
he was a
boxing
fucking
hacker.
I want Javon Davis to fight Kel Austin if you want. He's ranked number 2 in his what call it. His sanction body.
Kid Austin a clown,
What
Hey
you got?
man.
What
man,
you got?
Floyd,
Man,
What
hey
you got?
everybody on the
y'all see
panel know that, and that's already
Floyd
cemented in
Schofield
our brain.
signed a motherfucking he signed a 5-year deal. I thought that boxing go by the fights. These niggas the first ever niggas to sign a 5-year deal, nigga.
Man, I don't know what
I
they're
ain't
talking
never
about,
heard
man.
no shit
They
like
put
that,
that
bro.
Man, I
nigga in the
don't know
extension.
where those people be saying, man.
And he fuck around lose to Tevin Farmer.
Damn, that damn near
Yeah,
half your
facts,
career, right?
facts.
Facts.
Hey,
You ain't
D,
wrong.
Trevor Farmer's from Philly too, right?
Huh?
Trevor Farmer's from Philly too, right?
Yeah, Tevin from Philly.
Why would when Philly Flyers lose?
Oh, but guess what? Guess what
I'm
happened,
just
no
asking
boxing
for a
hacker?
friend, bro. I'm just asking
Guess
for
what
a friend,
happened, no
bro. That's
boxing
it.
hacker? You don't hear them
That's
making
what happened with
excuses
Philly
and
Flyers
running in the
win. That's
back,
what happened with
jumping
Philly
Damn,
nobody,
Flyers.
boxing
boxing
hacker throwing
hacker. You
shots.
don't see that.
That's true.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know it is. Thank you.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Ain't
TJ
nobody
Williams will pay to
excuse that.
everything he wanted. So
Hey, the
much
chat
so he had to
say,
fight him
I don't know if
twice.
that's true, bro. I thought the pair
hey
whooped him.
y'all,
Well,
the
he
chat
fought him
say,
twice for a reason.
hey Dean, the chat say, and everybody on the panel, the chat say that Noakes is just a Padlet 2.0. That's what the chat say. They say he a Padlet Supreme.
He
They
a
call that
Oh,
nigga
Padlet
wow.
Padlet
Y'all
2.0.
relentless
Supreme.
on
Nadia
Shakur,
Morel
man.
versus
Hey,
Abdullah is a good fight, I
Hey
think.
KO,
Who got
this the one
Shakur
question
losing?
I got for you, KO. Why
What's
is it
happening, Mikey? Let
wrong?
me catch the super chat. Then you can ask it. Shout out to Brasher with the 5-piece in the super chat. Said, is it true that they offered Abdullah to replace Keyshawn and Abdullah dad said no, they aren't looking for that kind of fight right now? Not that I
Ooh,
know,
yeah,
bro. I
that
didn't hear
happened.
anything on that. I'm definitely gonna
I
ask
heard.
him
Nah,
I
that
interview him
happened.
this week.
They talked
I'm
about it
gonna ask
on
him. I'm gonna ask him.
ESPN.
I'm gonna ask him when they interview this week.
They talked about it on ESPN
Okay,
during the fight.
I'm gonna ask him and I'm gonna get it confirmed. If they did, why would you fight? Why would you fight Edwin De Los Santos
No,
on 1 day notice?
yeah, that's
That's
what
stupid.
that's what Tom Bradley was saying. He was like, nah, he said they father too smart for that. You don't fight Edwin De Los Santos on the 1 day notice.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
stupid as hell,
And
bro.
he said
That's stupid
they
as
gonna
hell.
get the fight anyway. So they was like, that's back when I guess they was acting like Top Rank promised Edwin De Los Santos to fight Abdullah Mason for that WBO title next.
Now, if Del Santos had a title, that would be a different story.
What's this
No.
on here
They was
about
like,
TO
it's
and
all
PBC?
because Keyshawn missed weight.
Yeah.
It was like during the negotiations, ESPN rumored. I guess what I'm hearing is ESPN was like, don't worry about it. We're going to pay you your purse and we're going to give you the fight against Abdullah Mason for the title. So your next fight is still going to be for the title.
Hey,
If
yo,
they have a small tournament,
Albright is from
But
Del Santos
Philadelphia.
would
He
be
then,
a part of the
resides in
tournament.
South Jersey.
We'll
He
see.
is from
my fault,
Philadelphia. He was born in
Dean.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm sorry,
Dean, I
bro. I
got
just
one
had
more
to get
thing.
that.
I got one
From the
more
state
thing,
line.
Dean. And then, the
Mikey, what's
WBO
your
came out
question,
today.
bro?
Man,
The WBO came out today and said they was trying to make Sam Noakes versus Abdullah Mason. Like, so Top Rank said one thing, but WBO said another. And that's all.
Top Rank said that shit to try to make themselves look good because Sam Noakes is less of a tricky style than motherfucking Edwin. I think Abdullah will fight either one of them, but
Right.
Sam Noakes for your first title defense, he much more straightforward. He much less elusive. He gonna be right there. He's strong and he got power, but as long as Abdullah stays sharp and shit, motherfucker ain't
Everyone
gonna
should
be
give them a
nothing.
chance
He
though.
ain't gonna
Like
be nothing.
if they having like a fight off or a little tournament, they should put Del Santos in it since he was supposed to fight for a title.
He ain't even top 10 in the WBO.
But De
That's
Los
the other
He
Santos
was
got
about to
problem,
fight
cherry
for a
man.
picked. That's the
title.
They
only
was really
reason
giving
why
him
he
a
was
shot.
getting a fight.
Yeah, he got a shot because he got cherry picked, like 2 Cent said. He was 2 years out the ring, coming off a loss, had injuries, had blood clots or whatever. They not finna skip all them other dudes over there, and I'm sure that Sam Noakes and Frank Warren and Bob Arum they got a good relationship, so they'll probably make that fight. They make that fight happen. But Mikey, what's your question, bro?
Man, so look, and Victor, don't start yelling and all that, please, Victor. My question is,
Shit.
man, with the Shakur Tank shit, right? If we
Mhm.
all know that Turkey got the biggest pocketbook in boxing, let's say they could get 30-50% more than if they go to PBC or whatever route. What's the problem with wanting to go through Turkey if he gonna get
If
you and I more money?
if that's true, why is
Guaranteed money
Tito
because
turning down the fight? And we don't
That is
know
my
if Turkey
question.
got
more
the biggest
guaranteed.
fight.
You
We
have to
don't know
guarantee
that.
money because
You
people start
said
Hey,
taking.
big
wait,
dog,
hold
Y'all
big
let
on,
me
dog,
y'all
Tank
let me
already.
y'all let me answer.
It's too many people.
Y'all let
Well,
me
here,
answer,
hold
then
up.
y'all let me answer, then y'all can all respond. So for me, I think 2 Cent said it, and I'll echo that. I don't know if Turkey got the highest pocketbook because he just cut Shakur Stevenson pay when he was trying to make the Williams and Pater fight, and that's what Shakur got pissed off for. Number two, though, I think the most important point is because that's what the A side don't want to do. Tank Davis and his people already got to deal with Prime Video. Turkey doing his own shit with his own streaming services and his own platforms and shit. And Tank want to be loyal to the platform that he got. He want to be loyal to the people that he got. He's earned that right. And if you want to fight him, it's gonna be on his terms with his people. That's how he getting down. He didn't fight Lamont Roach on Pro Box TV. He had to bring his ass over there to motherfucking Prime Video, Prime pay-per-view. And so he's earned that right, bro. And if that's a non-starter for him, and you talking about Turkey and shit, he don't care about that. He already said he don't care about that. He ain't fucking with Turkey. All money ain't good money to him. So if you want the
There it
fight,
is.
you gotta take your ass over there, bro. Because and long story short, he getting money regardless. He don't need Turkey to make good money and good living where he feel comfortable fighting for it.
Yeah, I got it.
Shakur wants Turkey, bro. And he don't get to
Hey,
say that shit. That would be my answer,
hey,
but y'all go ahead and answer,
hey,
bro.
That's the same
here's
thing.
my
That's the
answer.
same shit that
Hey,
Hey,
look here.
ESPN
Hey,
said.
wait a minute. Hold up. Let me just say this. Let me get my answer. My answer is quick. My answer is Tank said it already. Remember I said nuggets of wisdom. He said it in short version. All money ain't good money. Chasing money, I'm chasing that bag. I'm chasing that bag. Are you chasing that bag? No, not that bag. I'm not chasing that bag because that bag over there has traps and motherfucking goofy shit in it. So I'm not going
I
after that
feel
bag.
that. I feel that. That's real. Now that's real shit. Cause think about it, y'all. Let's keep it
Let me
100,
say,
right? So Tank is the nigga, and then I'm gonna go to 2 Cents. But I want to say this real quick. Tank is a nigga that don't like turkey. He be going to turkey for just a bag. Shakur's a nigga that do like turkey. So if Shakur is signed long term to
Somebody
turkey,
background, y'all.
that's enigma. That's enigma. Let me get him right. So what y'all gotta understand is this, bro. Just like people understand, like, yo, Al, Tank, Prime, Tank is they guy. Tank may get the benefit of the doubt. Well, if Tank go over there and fight where Shakur want him to fight, and Shakur is the one signed to Turkey, and Tank is the one coming over there to his playing field, and Turkey know he got Shakur for a couple more fights after that, but he know Tank is only coming over there for one fight. Who y'all think gonna get the benefit of the doubt?
But Tank gonna knock
Right?
him out though, right?
Like that, like ain't no, ain't
But
no,
but
ain't
but
no,
KO,
ain't
but
no
KO,
going over
the
there for
not
that
even
shit, bro.
that,
Y'all tripping.
go
but
ahead,
not
two
even
cent.
And
I'm
it ain't,
sorry,
that.
two
it ain't
cent.
that it, and I'm gonna go to 2 Cents. It's not about him knocking him out or not. Why would you even put yourself in that position where all the cards are stacked against you when you work so hard to have the cards in your favor? Why would you give all that shit up? That's stupid, bro.
But then
Shakur, it
PBC
ain't
got
Tank's fault
we
that niggas don't want to watch Shakur fight, bro. It's not his fault that niggas throwing him on undercards and shit, bro. So he's supposed to give up everything he worked for to make Shakur comfortable? No, nigga, bring your ass over here. And that's what it's gonna be, bro. But 2 Cents, go ahead, man.
And this is what I want to say too. Like, why would I want to? If I'm Tank, why would I want to go to Turkey to make my biggest fight? He literally made Canelo Alvarez disappear. He made Canelo disappear. Wasn't nobody talking about Canelo fight. Wasn't nobody trying to watch Canelo fight. And some people gonna say, well, it was because he was fighting William Skull. Nobody wanted to see that. How many of Canelo last fights, nobody wanted to see because he was fighting nobody? The man is 2 times undisputed, and I still ain't heard nobody mention it yet. Why would
what makes
Terrence? I
that
mean,
fight?
not Terrence. Why would Tank Davis want Turkey with his hands on the big quote unquote biggest fight of his career, according to some of y'all, when he can't even take an already superstar and ride on that wave? He took Canelo and he made him disappear. Canelo's gone, poof, gone. Nobody
And
talking about nobody. None of that.
Up in smoke.
And,
Up in smoke.
selfishly, and I'm gonna go to Dean. I'm gonna go to Dean, but I gotta throw this jab in there. Selfishly, I don't want to Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson press conference in motherfucking Saudi Arabia. Go ahead,
Absolutely.
Fact.
Absolutely.
That's what it might would be too.
But
Still
KO,
gonna watch it.
but KO, this the biggest thing. I'm tired of everybody saying he gonna get his biggest payday. Who he done paid? All of they fights done flopped with Turkey. Why is people acting like Rehab season has been this great success? It hasn't been.
Nah, I don't think it's a success. I don't think it's a success for that. But Turkey is overpaying niggas. We do know that.
Mikey, understand this though. What I'm saying is Gervonta Davis, what he's overpaying niggas is still not more than what Tank getting already.
But you don't think Usyk his fight was
bro, Tank making 30, 40 million dollars a fight.
He is not. No, he is not.
3 days.
Tank not making that, bro. He made that for the Ryan Garcia fight. No, he didn't. He didn't make no 40 million for Lamont
Tank
Roach.
made damn near 40 million against Lamont Roach.
No.
I mean, not against Frank Martin.
No, sir.
No, he did not, bro.
Nah.
But
bro,
he made that against Frank Martin.
Bro, what was the Gervonta Davis? Hold on. What was the live gate?
Go ahead, bro.
What was the live gate and what was the pay-per-view numbers? And if you times that by $80, and then what they did in the live gate, Gervonta is taking most of that. Frank Martin got 8-9 million. Frank Martin and them was balling. So he got
tripping, bro.
So Frank Martin got
you think Frank Martin got $8 million, bro? Frank Martin got $2 million for that shit, man.
Frank Martin got paid more.
Turkey wasn't here.
Frank got $2 million for that fight, man.
Bro, that was his guaranteed purse, brother. He got
prove to me where it say that Frank Martin got $8 million, man. When you get that in
together with it made, including the live game, yes.
Can I ask y'all
am I capping? He made something close in that ball.
Show me.
He made so what I saw the reports was Tank made about 30 M.
Okay, 30 M.
But you see Turkey paying out more than that.
How is that cap?
Frank Martin made $8 million?
Yeah, Frank made somewhere between 8 and 10. That was a $50 million fight, bro.
Thank you.
They did a $15 million, bro. They did, like the reports out there, bro. I put the paperwork on my channel. They did a $50 million live gate. They did 350,000 pay-per-view buys here in America alone. It's not worldwide. They did $50 million in revenue, bro. Like, what are y'all talking about?
Oh man,
bro, Canelo take 80%. How is this hard to believe?
Yo,
back to the Turkey shit. Y'all really want a nigga who take Canelo and Crawford, and he changed from C-Line to TKO, from TKO to C-Line. The nigga don't know where he gonna put the fight. The fight was on a Friday, then it's on Saturday, then it's on a Friday. Nigga putting a press conference halfway across the world and shit. That's the nigga y'all won't run in the Tank and Shakur fight. Y'all crazy.
Like they didn't just move the Tank fight like last year. What are we talking about? They
moved that shit all around.
Yo, who else besides Canelo out
the country, nigga?
They moved it around.
What?
They didn't move it to another country, and they didn't have a press conference across the world.
They had a press conference.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
University's cafeteria was a press conference.
It's hard to have these arguments with people that don't go to fights.
Maybe the card of the century about what happened. You was sucking off the week before the Tank and Roach fight. Maybe they should have did their goddamn press conference in a lunchroom cafeteria, so they didn't have to move from a 15,000 seat stadium to a 5,000 seat stadium and still couldn't fill that motherfucker out. Maybe the Devin Haney, Telafimu, Telafimu, and Ryan Garcia card. Maybe they should have went to a HBCU and did their press conference. So that shit couldn't fly. Nigga, like maybe they should take the pages out of that book.
Yeah, what you can't do, what you're not denying.
What are you talking about? Maybe that Terrence Crawford and fucking
that should have been in my style.
$50 million. Maybe they should have went and did some goddamn cafeteria press conferences and shit and hung a banner up behind them and did some press conference. Maybe Terrence Crawford should get some food bloggers to go to his motherfucking
make
press
100
conference.
million with Frank Canelo. Let's not
Turkey
forget that.
lying
he
to
could
them
have did
about
that
what
fight
he
in
gonna pay
Moscow
them.
at the
He
Kremlin.
lying to them
Turkey
about
lying.
the fights he don't
Everybody,
get them.
how
He
come y'all
lying
always want
about
to believe
fights
everything
being
bad
made.
about Turkey? But somebody said something bad about
Because I don't
I
like that
done
nigga
saw
boxing
it,
hacker.
boxing hacker.
Because
That's
I
He
don't
should
why.
like
did the
him.
fight in Moscow
Because
at
I
the
don't
Kremlin.
like that nigga. I never like that nigga. I don't like Turkey, bro.
Boxing hacker, we got
Like that
5-6
nigga.
cards he done put
I like
on. I
that.
got evidence, boxing hacker.
Nigga gave
Yeah,
y'all
but
all these promises
The
about
hell is you
Telafimu
talking
and
about?
Jerome Bootennis. Nigga
what?
promised you Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Promised you Devin Haney and Telafimu. You niggas
Ryan
about to get
Long.
Moises Atama versus Dillian White. Get the fuck out my face.
He putting Devin on
Hey,
undercards,
KO, did
putting
you hear
Shakur
Roach went
on
over
undercards.
PBC?
I heard that might be happening. I ain't seen nothing substantiated, but I heard
Here's the
that's
thing.
in
I
play.
mean, all
How
Nah,
Berlanga got a
I'm saying
main
to this,
event before
all I'm saying
Devin or
to this, can't
Shakur?
get twisted, too. I
Y'all
don't
want to
want to
talk about
can't get
Turkey? I
Y'all
hate
want
you
to trust a
niggas.
nigga that got Hamza
What happened?
Shiraz. The only reason Hamza Shiraz is goddamn main event because he a Muslim and he over there fucking with
Right.
Turkey on some Riyadh shit,
KO,
bro.
you
But we
know you
all
just
know
got
that
banned from
though.
Saudi Arabia, right?
But we all know that though.
Say it again, Blunt.
what
You know
the
you
only
just got banned from
reason
Saudi
because
Arabia
he's a
saying that,
Muslim.
right?
Nigga,
We
I
don't
don't
give
want
a
to go there
damn.
ever, nigga. I don't
All
care.
right. All right.
Give a fuck.
I don't want to go because you can't smoke no bud over there. What I need to be in
It's
there
gonna be
for?
100,
Dean gonna be locked
120.
up for
It's gonna
forever.
be 120 degrees. They're gonna try to have Miss KO showing nothing but her motherfucking eyes. I'm not going over there,
Nope.
nigga.
Can you even drink over there? You can't even
No, you
drink over
can't.
there.
you can't do
You
shit. You
You can
can't even
drink. You can
talk
drink
loud.
water. You can drink
you
water.
can drink in Dubai as well. Dubai is a great place to go to.
Fuck
They
around,
have,
go over there, try to go live and shit. They banned my channel in their country because of my
Man,
opinion
you
I
and
better
shit,
mean,
clap
nigga.
you can
when them
probably drink in
cheeks
the
clap.
nightclub.
I'm
But you
somewhere
can't
missing.
drink
I'm
like
somewhere missing
on the
and shit,
street.
all because I think that the car is suck and shit. I'm not going
Oh,
over there,
Turkey
nigga.
Yeah, you
definitely
better
coming to
stay
get you,
seated so
Say the
you
KO.
don't clap.
wrong
You better
thing,
not
your ass
step
might
foot
end
in
up in
there.
jail.
Going over there,
Don't
nigga.
tell them nothing, Dean.
Hey,
Tell them
salute
go
Fucking
to the
home
wrong.
and pay
panel,
them
man.
bills.
I'm gone, man. Appreciate y'all having me up.
All right, Mikey.
I
All right,
holla at
Mikey,
y'all.
take it easy,
Here we
man. We about
go.
to wrap it
All
in,
right,
man. Look,
homeboy.
shout out
Salute,
to
champ.
Crown Jewel, man. My dog, Crown Jewel, with the goddamn on 2-piece in the super chat. He say it's true. Abdullah's dad said he turned it down. Smart move, bro. I'm not taking no motherfucking no fight on no 1-day notice against no
Yeah,
Southpaw. You're
no.
crazy as hell. We got
Word.
Isaiah WYD with 2-piece in the super chat. Say Turkey can't even promote Bud versus Nello fight. F you mean? I'm with you, dog. Then we got Ill Will with the 5-piece in the super chat. Why not co-promote and back your own fighters? Only way I can see it happening. And then last but not least, we got Juke dropping 20 of them things, 20 piece in the super chat. She says, we don't know Turkey got the biggest purse. Shakur and Telafimu complained about their purses with Turkey. No one complained about PBC Tank purses. Y'all want Tank to forfeit a
Just saying.
system he built to appease the B-side? Look up the TKO pay scale. You talk to them, Jupe, and you talk to them with the goddamn
They're not
That
facts.
was
fair.
the
Hey, I
truth.
got
You
a
ain't never
question.
heard
I got a
nobody
question
say
Yeah,
that.
I
right
ain't got
quick,
no more
KO.
time, fellas. I want to keep going. I ain't got no more time. I gotta go. It's
Man,
10:30.
KO,
I'll
I
let
got
you,
a
KO.
question, man.
I
Damn.
got to, bro. I'll be live Wednesday. I
Okay.
gotta get to it, fam. I gotta get to it, bro. Salute to everybody, man. I
All right.
appreciate everybody coming up. Y'all go subscribe to Dean. Go subscribe to 2 Cents Boxing. Subscribe to everybody that got channels in here, man. Shout out Miss KO. Shout out everybody that came through today. I appreciate y'all pulling up. We'll catch y'all on the next one. We gone, y'all. Take it easy, man.